Good morning, everyone. I slept in late. I'm sorry. I'm an hour late. My bad, y'all. My bad. Well, good morning to Hellbilly, Michelle, and Janie AR. Good morning, you guys. So, how is everyone? I'm sorry I slept in. I was tired. I had an eventful day yesterday. I had an eventful day yesterday. And I am a very, very proud mama. Oh, very proud. Kay, I'm here. Good morning. How are you doing this morning, Kay? Oh, thank you. Kay, I'll send you a picture on IG later. Michelle. I love you. Okay, so y'all can see my avatar picture, right? Kay, Michelle, can y'all see the avatar picture I'm using? What? Well, I hope you're okay at the doctor's. Okay, so you can see the avatar picture, right, Michelle? Okay, you guys want to take a wild guess what that's a picture of? Good morning, Janie. We're playing a guessing game right now. Can you all make out the picture that's in my avatar? Do you all know what that is? We're playing a game real quick, you guys. So, to Michelle, Kay, and Janie, y'all can see my avatar picture. What does that look like to you guys? I'll give you guys one hint and then I'll tell you what it is. Okay, Janie got it. Okay, do you want to know why I'm using that as my picture? Okay, let me explain a little bit about this picture. For one, it is a frog, but the way the picture was that was done is, like when you put something in a Xerox copier machine and how, like, let's say somebody sat their butt on it or whatever, and like how the picture will come out if you Xerox it. Well, that's what that's a picture of. It's like a frog that was like in a Xerox machine. But this is where it gets better, you guys. You all know that I hate fucking frogs. I'm scared of them, don't like them, don't want to be around them. Well, as you guys know, my daughter graduated high school on Friday, and she also had her 18th birthday last week as well. Well, leading up to her graduation, I had been putting away money for quite some time. She wanted a tattoo for her 18th birthday slash graduation present. So I took her to get her very first tattoo. That was something me and her did as a mother daughter thing. And I held her hand. And when I got her to the tattoo studio, and I'm like, oh, okay, show him the picture that you want. She pulled out a goddamn picture of a frog. I said, is that a motherfucking frog? She's like, yeah, mom, frogs are cool. I was like, I don't even like touching toy frogs or ceramic frogs. And she went and had a frog put on her waist. Hey, she did pretty good though. I'm going to tell you all this right now. Who in here has a tattoo? Please say I if you have a tattoo. Anyone, anyone in here have a tattoo? Okay, Michelle does. Okay, Janie does. Okay. So now where this is positioned is right above her hip on her side. Okay. When I took this girl in here and they're like, where you want it? She like, oh, I want it on my ribs. I looked at my daughter. I said, no, the fuck you don't. I was like, let's move it down past your ribs towards your hip. So she says, okay. Now, this is her very first tattoo. This girl gets up there and the dude starts tattooing her and she busts out in laughter and starts laughing. She's like, it tickles. He moves his gun up out of the way. I'm like, you've got to hold still. You cannot laugh. It's going to fuck the tattoo up and then he's going to have to fix his word. And this little girl, well, she ain't a little girl no more. She a dog. But this girl sat there and laughed her ass off the whole time. She's like, it tickles. I wish I didn't do it on my side. It tickles. She laughed the whole damn time. But then she did say when it was done, she's like, yeah, mom, you were right. I wouldn't have made it if it was on my damn ribs. I was like, yeah, no, you wouldn't. Yeah, I've gone to sleep during tattoos too, but I've never laughed. Like getting a tattoo. I've had a couple of spots where like it was ticklish, but I never laughed. This girl was straight up laughing. I'm like looking at her, and the guy even asked, he's like, is this her first tattoo? Because she kept squirming and she kept laughing. And I looked at the dude, I'm like, yeah, this is her first tattoo. I had to keep telling her to like hold still. But he did really good work. So, good morning, Jonathan Evans. I love you, my friend. I don't get a rose this morning, Jonathan. Are you okay, my friend? So yeah, you guys, I had to send that picture to Becky G yesterday, and I was like, this Joker got a goddamn frog. I was like, I cannot believe I just paid for a frog tattoo. But it was great. We had a great time yesterday. It was a lot of fun. So we had a good day. I'm tired though. I didn't go to sleep till late. And I think my daughter borrowed my lighter because I can't find the fucking thing anywhere. Oh, I found it. So found it. Yeah, she asked to borrow my lighter last night. She spent the night last night um, with a couple of her friends. So they're all out in the living room sleeping. So, but yeah. Janie, do you have IG? Janie, do you have IG? Thank you for my rose, Jonathan. I love you, friend. Hey, Michelle, can you do me a favor? My beautiful Michelle, will you do me a favor? Can you? Becky messaged me this morning asking if I was going live. That's what woke me up. Can you message her and let her know I'm live, please, Michelle? Oh, you just don't use it? Well, if I give you my IG thing, will you friend me on IG? That way I can show you pictures of my daughter's graduation and of prom. Thank you, Michelle. It's Joe Barron. Hi, Joe. Okay. Red Hot Iron Branding are an upcoming fad. Would you get branded Cassie? Good morning, motivated one legger. I hope you're doing good. I hope mama's doing good. Hope baby's doing good. It's I'll put it in chat real quick for you, Janie. It is There you go. It's all together though, and when I typed it in, it automatically separated it, but it's all together. Um, so now back to what I was doing. Hold on here. I'm going to answer Joe's question. So Joe, you're asking me, red hot iron branding is an upcoming fad. Would I get branded? Okay, Joe. This is how I'm going to answer your question. You ready? Um, I have over 30 tattoos. I will never ever stop getting tattooed. Um, but I'm kind of already branded. I have the Goon Squad tattoo from Adam Calhoun. That's tattooed on my leg. Um, Poison, the band Poison, their logo, that's on every record, how they spell poison. I have that tattooed on me above my crotch. That one was done when I was like 16. Um, I have another tattoo up on my shoulder that's for another band. And then I have all of my kids' initials. I have my granddaughter's initials, and I have my mother's initials and my stepfather's initials. So I'm already branded. Would I do the hot iron thing? No, Joe. And have you seen another thing that's been becoming a fad? It's called scarification. And it's when you go in, you can have it done at a tattoo shop. I mean, that's the only place I know of getting it done is at a tattoo shop. But they take a scalpel, they draw a picture on your skin, and then they use the scalpel to remove like the first layer of your skin to make it all scar up. So it's a design that will be in a scar. I would never do scarification, and I wouldn't do anything with a red hot iron either. I love tattoos. I will never stop getting them. My son has over 35 tattoos. My other daughter, she's got like 8 tattoos. My ex husband, he has like 10 tattoos. So we all have tattoos. Like my mom's got like 3 or 4 tattoos as well. So we're like all tattooed up. Becky G is tattooed. You know, we're a family of people that enjoy tattoos. Good morning, Miss Lori. I love you, lady. Hope everything's going well over there, Lori. Big shout out to Lori. I love this lady. Lori is amazing. I call Lori the YouTube mother. Like, you know how like there's a godfather? She is the mother of YouTube. She's a wonderful lady, and if you ever need somebody to talk to or anything like that, she is the one to go to if you have questions about anything like that. Lori is the best person to go to for trusted stuff like, oh, hey, I need you to help me show me how to do this. She'll do it with no problem. Like Lori is YouTube, the YouTube OG mom. So she is. Tattoo, there you are. Since Lori and Tattoo just came in, I'll tell you what's going on. Tattoo. Do you see my avatar tattoo, teardrop? I took my daughter for her 18th birthday and for graduation. I took her to get her first tattoo. She got a tattoo of a frog. Y'all know how I hate frogs. But that's what my avatar picture is my daughter's frog tattoo. So now there is some heartbreaking news that I have. Lori, are you still in here? Miss Lori, are you still in here? Good morning, Becky G. I love you, sis. Miss Lori, are you still in here? Good morning, Sly. Love you, beautiful lady. Okay, Lori. Um, I caught Adam Calhoun's live last night, and I tried to call you earlier in the day yesterday because I was like, I wanted to go look for a shirt on ACAL Apparel, and I guess like he's not going to do apparel anymore. Like his whole website, if you try to go to it, it says the site's down. And when I caught his live last night, he did say that he wasn't going to be doing the apparel anymore because since it's all made in America by Americans, it's like costing him way more money than it would if somebody, got their crap from China or whatever. So right now, he said he might pick it back up again, but as of right now, he's not doing it anymore. So, Lori, I need to call you later because I have a question for you and Tim about Adam, and I don't want to ask it on here. Um, but yes, Becky, I know you're going to be sad. Adam ain't doing no more apparel, man. I'm glad I stocked up and have 10 shirts. God damn it, I didn't know that they were going to be like, oh, you've got one of those shirts, they were discontinued. You got an OG shirt. I have a shit ton of shirts from him. And I'm mad because his fucking clothing is amazing. Like his shirts are so fucking soft. And half of my t-shirts that I have are Adam Calhoun shirts. Oddly enough, I'm wearing the Scars and Tattoo shirt right now. It's the only women's shirt I bought. All the other shirts I've gotten from him were all men's shirts because I like wearing a bigger t-shirt. I don't like wearing a form-fitting t-shirt. Yeah, Sly, his shirts are amazing, and now I'm sad because he's not going to be doing his apparel anymore. So, but did you hear about that, Lori? I'm going to try to call you later, Lori. I really need to talk to you about something. So, Tattoo, are you being a troublemaker or are you staying out of trouble, sir? I love my tattoo teardrop. And I'm so glad Sly Boogie's in here this morning. Y'all, on StreamYard side, is my link pinned or no, you guys? Yeah. Michelle, you ain't lying. Sly Adams fucking t-shirts are like fucking cotton sex. Like they are so smooth. Like I have not bought a softer t-shirt in my life. Like I don't know what the hell they using, but their fucking t-shirts are soft as fuck. Like they are amazing. And now I'm glad I have so many of them. Now that he's not going to be doing it anymore. Like, gosh. Michelle, you holding it down? You making sure people are behaving in this chat? The link is pinned. Okay. The link is pinned, anyone, if anyone wants to come up. You like that, Jonathan? Cotton sex? Oh, yes, Sly. Adam is very yummy. Very, very yummy. I've met him twice. I got to touch on all those muscles. But I have respect for him because he's married to Margie. Like, I would never like be one of those girls that would meet him and be like, "Oh, let me get a picture." And as we're taking the selfie, like I'm trying to grab his butt or something, I would never do that. I would never disrespect him or his wife that way. Oh yeah, Sly. I've seen him in concert twice. The first time it was just him, and then the second time it was him, Demon Jones, Dusty Lee, and Broadnecks together. It was their Country Boy tour. That one was amazing too. See, Lori, I told you all the women in here, we like that ACAL. We got a thing for ACAL, Lori. I got a thing for a man with tattoos. Listen, you either have to have long hair and tattoos, or you can have short hair and tattoos. But I got to have a guy that's got tattoos, and it's just because I've got so many. Yeah, I love me some Adam too, Sly. Sly, if the government ever initiates what was that movie called? Uh, I can't think of it. The Purge. If they ever do a purge, girl, I am driving to Adam Calhoun's house, gonna use some chloroform. I'm gonna bring him back to my house, abuse him, and then I'll send him back to his wife like an hour before the purge ends. That's what I would do with the purge. I wouldn't be out killing people. I'd be out collecting like Adam Calhoun. Johnny Depp would be another one I'd go and collect. Just saying, if the purge ever happens, I ain't going to kill nobody. I'm going to kidnap some sexy ass men, is what I'm going to do. Well, of course, Sly, you think I'm gonna be able you seen how built Adam Calhoun is, Sly. I would definitely need you there with me. Like I can jump on his back and give him the chloroform, but once he's knocked out, I'm totally gonna need somebody to help me drag him to a vehicle. Sly, you're perfect. Me and you will do it together. We'll dress as stealth ninjas. We'll go in, get him, and then just bring him back to her and be like, thanks. Sorry, purge is over. Sly girl, you should totally hit the panel. Thank you all for being here. I am so sorry I was an hour late, y'all. I slept in. I had a busy day yesterday with my daughter and her friends. The porn stash for me is optional, but it helps to have the mature look. Michelle. Oh, don't let Becky G lie to you. She in this chat sitting here being all quiet. She knows she like Adam Calhoun too. She know he tasty. He sold hello RHEC. He sold what? Because I'm sorry, Adam Calhoun makes mad money and he makes better music than Ryan. So there's that. So I know, tag team him. I'm telling you, ninja style. All right, girl, I'll give you 10 minutes. Yeah, see, Becky G even said Adam is a snack. Becky, are you in with me and Sly? If there's ever a purge, all three of us are going to go kidnap Adam Calhoun. If the government ever incites a purge, that's what me, Becky, and Sly are doing. We're going to kidnap Adam Calhoun for a few hours. We ain't out there trying to kill people. Oh, Tattoo, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Michelle, you're so funny. She's just teasing you, Sly, but I wouldn't blame you if it was, girl. Oh, you guys. So, yeah, the picture I have is of my daughter's first tattoo. It was her graduation and birthday present, and it was something special between her and I. So, I took her to get her very first tattoo. Y'all, you don't know how bad I wanted a tattoo yesterday, but I fucking couldn't afford to pay for hers and mine. JM, good morning, sir. Yeah, no, there is no sausage fest over here. I only have tattoo in here. Now you're the second man in here. So I have two men, the rest are women, JM. JM, did you come in here to flirt with me this morning? Did you miss me? JM, you know I'm just fucking with you. JM, you see the avatar on the screen? I took my daughter to get her first tattoo, and guess what she got? A fucking frog. And y'all know I'm petrified of frogs. Oh, Becky, when I sent you the picture of that yesterday, my sister's like, that's nice. I'm like, that's all you gotta say? Like, I see how it is, Cassie. What do you mean, Jonathan? Oh, yeah, Jonathan's in here too. Honey, I'm sorry. Jonathan's one of my bestest friends. He was the first man in here today, and he's the only man in here that gave me a rose. So Jonathan is special today. I love you, Jonathan. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Jonathan's one of the best guys to have in your chat. I love you, Jonathan. I'm sorry I left you out, honey. I do apologize. How much was that tattoo? Um, that tattoo was 120. That's with the tip, though. That was with the tip. So I think it was like 110, and then we gave a tip, so it was like 120. So, and the shop I wanted to take her to is where I go, and they're always open on a Sunday. We get there and they're closed. And like I call the number on the door, I'm like, y'all are open from noon to 6. It's freaking 1 o'clock. Where the fuck is everyone? Are you guys even open? And it was the owner of the shop, which I know him. He's done work for me, and a couple of his other artists have done work for me as well. And he's like, oh, she left. She didn't have any more appointments for the day. Let me call her and see if she can turn around and come back. So we're sitting there waiting, and he's like, well, I can't get her to come back, and I'm in Naples right now. Do you want to do it tomorrow? The shop is closed. I'm the owner. I'll open the shop to do your daughter's tattoo. And I was like, look, like, I don't know if she got to work tomorrow or whatever. Like, she's off work right now. And I was like, I'll call you later if I need you to go to your shop on Monday. And because like she wanted it done and her boyfriend was with us, so like I just got it done from this other shop that does really good work, that puts out good work. So I took her there. But like if we had went to the place where I go to get my tattoos, he probably would have done that tattoo for $90, because I got an estimate on a tattoo from him that's just a little bit bigger than the one that you see of my daughter's, and he was only going to charge me 95 for it. So if we had went to his shop, that tattoo probably would have been like 90, $95. So it would not have been no 120. So tattoo, are you being mean? Tattoo, you better not spell. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to spell bitch. I was about to say, don't spell that in my chat. Good morning, kind sir.
Hi, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. How you doing, JM?
I'm headed to work,
Oh, you are?
so
Dang,
hang
you
on.
doing it.
Oh, I'm
Never,
getting
never.
calls.
What'd you say,
Anyway,
JM?
uh, I'm headed into work. I was trying to talk to I was trying to talk to my friend Gene and Books on their panel, but I couldn't get it. I had bad service and I
Oh, are
couldn't
they
hear.
live right now?
No, no, I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Saturday or whatever day. I think it was Saturday. I don't know,
Mm,
but I think Books invited me to the cookout. I think he
he
said I could
did?
come by, so I'm taking a trip, and I'm gonna stop by and see if he at the old address. I guess I don't know where to go,
Well,
but
I'm telling you, if he's not at the old address, just drive around and like find like a whole bunch of wooded area, and I'm sure you'll find his tent.
well now he said his family has some kind of park with their name on it, and I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. But he said he said that he was going him and a few of his nigglets was going to get together and that I could come by and I could be at least get a to go plate from the cookout.
Yeah,
So
no,
I'm gonna
damn.
try it.
Good morning, Meg. Love you, honey. Yeah, you need to send us pictures, JM. I need to see some pictures. Good morning, Ice and Fire. Love you. Good morning, Harley. Harley. Love you, Meg. But yeah, that's kind of weird because, like, he's always said that they had property somewhere because that's when he came up. Remember when he kept saying he was going to buy a trailer and put a trailer on the land? And I'm like, wait a minute, you said nothing about power or water being on that land. Like, if you stick a trailer out there and there's no well water or septic tank set up, well, then you can't use the plumbing. And if there's no electric out on the property, like an electrical pole, then you're sitting in candlelight all night. Might as well be camping in the woods.
Well, he said he apparently wants to hire. some kind of forced labor to clear his property for him because he's too lazy to do it.
Oh, of
And
course.
he said he was going to give the guy a turkey leg or something, but then he said, "Oh, he's just going to pay him like $600
What?
to clear it off." And he still got his tent, and I know he still got his shoe shine kit. I suggest he should go out there on the streets of Shreveport and start shining shoes and see if he can't get up enough money to maybe buy him a weed whacker and a chainsaw. Not an electric chainsaw either.
Yeah,
That
God,
tree's
no.
still laying in that yard.
Yeah, there's something I want to say, JM, that I mean, like, I'm sure you've probably seen something close to this. The guy I used to work for, I worked for this guy for like 11 years, right? And, he swings for the other team instead of women, which are fine. Like, he's always been that way, always been that way. Well,
Books does too, and Gene.
this guy that like used to freaking freaking they used to like he used to work for Tim, my old boss. And at one point in time, he was working as a tree trimmer. And this guy was a horrible drunk. He gets up in a tree drunk as fuck with the chainsaw and like misses the branch and it swings back on him and he almost cut off his whole entire arm.
Well, that sounds like something Books would do, but
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, God, please nobody give books a fucking chainsaw because that's exactly what will happen.
well, I mean, even if it did happen and he bled out in a tree, I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no.
As it stands, he's a leech on the system. I mean, he's on probation, so the taxpayers are having to put the bill for that drug test he has to take every time he has to check in.
Yeah. Hey, JM, can you hold it down for just 1 minute, please?
Sure. Hi, y'all. Welcome to my show. I would porn bomb, but I don't have enough. I ain't got enough girth to do that. Y'all wouldn't be able to see it anyway. Hope everybody had a horrible weekend, and I hope you have a horrible week. I guess that's mean, huh? Okay, I hope you have a slightly horrible week. Is that better? Especially you, Gene. Stop selling crack to kids on the street corner, Gene. You know better. What them kids do to you? Gene's out here slinging rocks to the youth of America.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. Good morning, Sly Boogie.
We had an educational talk. I told everybody how Gene's selling rocks to the youth, and he shouldn't be doing
Oh,
that shit. It's making the streets of Texas even more dangerous.
God, I know. There was a guy that just got busted here. Like, I'm so surprised this guy got busted by the police and didn't get the shit beat out of him from one of the people he was selling to. He fucking was taking pistachios and cutting them down and was trying to sell pistachios off as fucking crack. I was like, that's gonna get you killed. All right. Sly, are you here now?
I'm here. I heard
Finally.
yours.
Good morning, lady.
What's up? How you doing?
Good, good.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the story.
Oh no, that was it. It was just like literally this guy got caught, and when the cops caught him, they were like, look, you're lucky we caught you instead of somebody that you dealt to coming and beating your ass. But he still
Yeah,
got charged with this. It was
disorderly.
distribution of a fake substance is what they got him on. And he's like, you can't arrest me. It's just pistachio nuts. They're like, yeah, but you're
Doesn't matter.
selling it as crack.
It
So
don't.
we can hit you for it.
Yeah, you can sell catnip and get a fucking charge like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing good, ice and fire, honey. How are you?
Yeah, they'll get you for the appearance of drugs.
Yeah,
Yep.
they don't give a fuck.
If it's
Yeah,
real,
but
if
I
you're
can
trying to sell
see.
it as something it's not, then they'll get you for
Oh,
selling
yeah, they will. But
whatever
like,
you're
I
trying to
could
sell it as.
picture. Yeah, I could picture like Brown Square on like the side of the road being like, "Hey y'all, I got some fire crack," and he's just selling some pistachio nuts, like you know, or
Well, I don't
freaking
know
putting
what crack
flour in
don't
a
like nothing.
bag, or putting flour in a bag, or sugar in a bag, or throwing some oregano in a bag and trying to sell it as some shake. Like I could see him doing some shady shit like that.
I could never do that. I could never do that. You do not want to piss off the wrong fucking motherfucker.
Yeah,
You know what
like
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
you don't do that.
Jesus.
You don't do that.
I ain't selling nobody what they ain't. Yeah, no. Fuck that.
Back in the day, I want to say like 99, like 1999. I
You were
had a
famous?
friend,
Were you famous
and
like Big Mac? You were not famous, were you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Harold
that's
said
all
she was
right.
famous in 1990.
Oh, yeah. Well, this was back in like 1999, and I had a friend that lived next door to me, and he would, get smoke. And it was always when like he would come to bring you smoke, it was like, oh, here, I'm giving it to you. He would never take money from you at the time he brought your stuff over, because he thought if he gave it away for free and he ever got caught, he couldn't get a charge for selling because he was giving it away for free. And I was like, no, dude, they can still get you regardless. I was like, but hey, that was in the 90s, it was a whole different thing.
That
So
was a
yeah, but
way
he'd
different
be like,
time.
I'm not selling you this. I'm giving it to you as a gift. And he'd
Well,
leave, and like he'd want his money like the next day or whatever. But yeah, that's what he would do because he thought it'd keep him out of trouble. So
oh,
it
shit.
was funny. JM, are you doing a 14-hour day again today?
Damn.
No, probably 12.
Damn.
How do you last that long doing the job that you do and not get fucking exhausted? How do you?
Well, I can get exhausted if you weed out the black people and just take the white only. Then it makes it a lot less work.
JM.
Why you gotta do me? I wasn't expecting.
That's funny, Lori. I like Lori's little comment there. But yeah, you guys know I don't watch the Gene Team stuff. And as far as I'm concerned, I guess there's new members, like new characters that are on the Gene Team. I'm sorry, I thought the Gene Team consisted of Gene, Brown Square, fucking fat ass Bird, and like Bird's sister and stuff. Like I didn't know that there was like all these other fucking Gene Team people now all of a sudden.
Like who?
I don't know. It was something I don't know whose live it was at. I don't know if it was something I was watching at JM's or something like that. But like there was like a comment alluding to that. So I don't
Oh yeah,
know. Like they
I don't know
said something
too.
like so and so. It was, I forget who they said the name was, but they were like, "Oh, they're part of Gene Team now." And I was like, "Wait a minute. I just thought it only consisted of these three people. Like, I didn't know they expanded their horizons." So I don't know who it was, girl. I can't remember what they said the person's name was. I just know it was somebody's name I never heard before. And because I don't watch the Gene Team, I wouldn't know. Now, JM would probably know. JM, did they add a new team member to the Gene Team? I know JM will know.
Oh no, I don't. No clue.
All right.
I want to talk about this Melinda getting fucking handed the fucking dope
Oh,
on.
I seen that.
Yeah,
I
what
seen
the
that, dude,
fuck?
and she was so quick to be like,
Oh,
scoot back. You seen her tell the girl
did
like
you
with her
see
hand
Mammy? Did
to
you see the
scoot.
Mammy look at the phone and go, "Oh shit, whoops a
Yeah.
daisy"?
And then
Whoop.
I thought it was so funny because when Melinda already had her cameras set up. So she knew that
Yes,
part of the house was being filmed. And as soon as that chick tried to hand her that bag
that's her
and she was like,
mom.
scoot back, Melinda immediately runs over to the phone to read chat to see if anybody like left
Yeah,
a message saying, did you just see that?
her mom's a
That's why
fucking
she ran
idiot.
to the phone real quick. But if you know you're going to do a deal like that, why are you going to have your camera set up right where you're going to do the deal at? You know what I
She's an
mean? That's
idiot.
stupid.
That's her
It was,
mama.
yeah, that's her fucking
Oh, I
mom.
didn't know that was her
That's her
mom.
mother. Her mother lives in the same building as they do.
I thought her mom lived out further. Like, listen, you
Oh,
guys know I don't cover Johnny at all, but like when he first came on the scene, I remember them like taking trips to her mom's house, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like an hour, two
could have been her
hour trip."
brother. Could have been
But
her
I've
brother.
seen pictures of Johnny's mom, but I've never seen any of Melinda. I didn't know that was her mom.
Yeah. Oh, her
But
mom's in him a
how
lot.
stupid can you be?
That was some. I thought. Okay, so I didn't want to say anything because this is a really big allegation to say someone's on drugs. But like Melinda looks like she's on drugs. She'd been looking like she's on drugs for a minute. So that shit just solidified it for
Yeah.
me in my head. I hate to say it, but something ain't right. And somebody said she like she don't have her job, her nursing job anymore. Some shit. Like I don't know. I don't watch them anymore. So
Yeah, I don't watch them at
like at a
all. Like
gas
I just
station or some
happened to
shit.
see K Short, which shout out to K for grabbing that fucking
Dude,
video.
her mom
Like he
walks
was
in the
on it.
house, opens the purse, pulls out the shit, holds it there,
Yeah,
looks at
and
the
then
camera.
Melinda's like, up, scoot back. You see her
She goes, "Give it to
make the
Johnny.
hand
Give it to
motions with her
Johnny."
hands. And you should have seen the look on her mom's face as soon as Melinda said it was fucking videotape. She straight looks in the motherfucking camera and then steps back.
That just made her look more fucking guilty.
Yeah, that's
I'd
okay,
have been like,
Becky's
"Yo, what's up? Sharing is caring, motherfuckers."
I wouldn't fucking get
It's a
nothing
shit.
from Melinda and Johnny. They probably
Hell
gonna
no.
sell you fucking sugar.
Fucking dirty, dank shit.
Pulls out shit. What the fuck? Good morning, Vinny Van. My Vinny Van. That's my friend, Vinny Van.
What's up, Vin?
Okay. Can somebody please get mindset out of here? Thank you.
Ooh, Sly, don't.
He just keeps
Oh,
putting
it's
the same
okay.
exact question. Sly, that's the second
Oh,
time
I'm
he's
not even
put that
looking at chat.
question.
I'm
It's the
not even
second
looking
time
at
he's
chat.
put it in chat. I'm not gonna have him fucking blowing my chat up with a retarded question. Like
Sly, don't
he
you
asked
get
the
tired of
question.
making an ass out of yourself every day? I mean, no. Do I sound exhausted? I
Yeah.
don't feel exhausted,
I
but
find Sly delightful, so there's that.
so fuck you all right?
You know, and just like JM's my friend. I love having him
Fire
on
case.
panels. Some call him the panel killer, other people call him the ladies killer. I'm just
Oh,
teasing
I
because
haven't heard that one.
everybody says, girl, I'm just teasing because everybody says
Oh,
that I have a crush on JM and that I flirt with him. So
I
that's
never
why.
heard that one before. I heard that. That's new to me. I didn't know
I
that.
know. It's so funny because it
You
used
got a
to be,
dude. He's married. That
oh,
doesn't
I
even
know
make
he's married.
sense.
Yeah, but just
People
remember,
are
Sly, because I
stupid.
know JM remembers this very vividly. When me and Kay were still part of the other
Yeah.
channel,
Yeah.
everybody used to say that Kay and JM were flirting. and
Yeah,
that
I
like
remember
he
that.
wanted JM. Well, now all of a sudden now it's because I give JM a shout out and I say I have respect for the person that JM is. I have respect for his show, and I definitely have mad respect for his beautiful wife. And I'm not one of those chicks that's a home wrecker. I'm not trying to be with a dude that's got a girlfriend, or I'm not trying to be with a guy that's married. Like, I don't play those types of games.
Whoever's saying that
So,
retarded shit is a clown. I think we all know that's
good morning, Truth. Yeah, we all know who it is. I'm just
true.
not going to say their names, but we all know who it is. Like, it doesn't take
Oh,
a rocket
really?
scientist. Yeah.
Really?
Well, Bird, I know, is
Damn.
one of the people. Listen, Bird is one of the people that has said it for sure. And
Birdo,
they've said
the
it,
mentally ill motherfucker? Or
yeah,
Bird?
not Birdo, Bird.
Oh, you're talking about Boss Lady Bird.
Yeah, but that's not what
Oh,
I
I know.
call her. She's lucky I
Oh,
just say Bird. Normally I call her a fat hooker, but today I'm feeling nice.
okay.
But yeah, it was her. She was like, because I shouted out JM one day because he had done a really good live, and it had been forever since he was live. So when I had went live the next morning, I was like, "Oh y'all, you missed an amazing JM in the AM." I was so happy that he was back because there was tons of people that were so happy that JM did a JM in the AM. Like, we missed JM in the AM. And because I was like shouting him out and saying that I have respect for him and his channel and what he does, then it automatically got put out that I have a crush on JM and that I flirt with JM.
Oh, well,
No,
you
if I
better stop
respect
it.
you, I don't care
So
if it's
inappropriate.
JM, Vinny, Tattoo, Jonathan. I'm not flirting with any of these men. Like, if they've got
I
somebody,
am.
they've
It's
got
me.
somebody. But I'm not on here trying to find a
I'm a whore.
relationship on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Well,
I am.
Mr. Ed,
I
if it's
am. I'm
hurting your
looking for
brain,
love in
then
all the wrong
leave.
places.
Yeah, Mr. Ed, if this is hurting your brain, then I suggest you see your way
Oh
out.
no, not Mr. Ed. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, damn, I'm glad I'm high as fuck. Yeah, I'm high as hell too, Vinny. But Vinny is an amazing guy. Like, and I do.
He's
JM, you
been
know
doing
how
his
I feel
thing.
about you. You know I have mad respect for you. I mean, have we had our little tiffs at the very beginning? Yeah, but I've been around like next month in June. It's been 4 years that I've been around. So,
That's a minute. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Well, Mr. Ed, if this is hurting your brain, I mean, shit. Why would you listen or watch something that hurts your brain?
Yeah, like that's why I don't watch
You ever met
fucking the
Square before,
rabbit
dude?
deer. That's why I don't watch the rabbit deer because she screams and yells and I can't handle that shit in the
Can't
morning. I
watch
don't
her
want a
by
migraine
herself.
as soon as I wake up.
When she's with others, she's more entertaining. But when she's by herself, she's boring. I can't do the Bumpy by herself.
I don't
But
do
it's Big Bad
Bambi at all.
Saturday, though.
Even that Harold and
Big
Sly,
Bad.
the day I've got to ask you this, the day that Becky and Michelle did the Harold
Yes,
birthday live,
yes, yes.
did you hear how I sung happy birthday to
I
her?
did. I did. I did. I was
Did
in
you
there.
like that when I'm
Yeah, I
like, and
loved it. It
you're
was
a whore? I mean, many
yeah,
more.
and many more.
Yeah, but I wouldn't give her the ooh la la. She doesn't
No,
deserve the
she
ooh
doesn't.
la la
No, she
treatment
don't.
at all. But
She's
yeah,
lucky
I
she's not
was
happy
like, as
birthday,
soon as I said her name, I was like, happy birthday, dear Harold. I mean, bitch.
bitch.
And then I
No,
was
that
like,
was
and
good.
you're a whore. So
It
I
took
was
me
being
two
clever.
messages, so my message was long.
Yeah, no,
Morning,
I need the
Becky.
link to Harold's actually because I heard she put up some like community post saying some shit about Becky G, and I just wanted to add my 2 cents. Like, I'm
Recently,
not trying to protect Becky G. I'm not there to
let's
defend
fucking
Becky G. I just have
sister.
something clever to put in chat. That I want to fucking comment back to her shit. That's all.
What's up, Meg? I didn't even see Meg in here. I'm sorry. I'm not
Dude,
looking at
Meg's
chat.
been in here forever. JM, have
Yeah.
you made it to work yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I noticed you got real quiet. I didn't want to get you in trouble if you were in the middle of clocking in.
He's too busy. He's too busy typing in the chat
Yeah, I know. There could be
on the
somebody
fucking
laying on the
oats.
side of the road dying, and JM's like, wait, I gotta finish this message. JM, I'm just teasing you. You know that. Up, JM. Becky says, why so quiet, JM? Because he just got to work, Becky G. God, he can't let them freely know that he's on the phone with us. We can't let
Right.
all of his secrets out. Okay, Vinny, have a good day at work. I know it's going to be hotter than Satan's dick out, so stay
Have a good
cool and
one.
stay hydrated, my friend.
What's the temp down by you guys?
When I got up at 8, it was already like 78,
Oh,
79. But
oh.
yesterday it was 91 out, but with the fucking humidity and the heat index, it pushed it up to like almost 100 yesterday.
Holy shit. Are you guys
And
close to water?
today it's supposed to be like 95. I'm close to water. I'm not
Okay.
that far away from the water, but it's just like we've been having rain the last couple of days, which we so totally
I would
needed.
bet. Yeah.
But because of that, it makes the humidity go up. And then with the heat index, it's like even if it's 91 out
It's
with
probably
humidity
dangerous
and
to
the
be
heat
out.
index, it's going to be way hotter than that. Like in the summertime, it'll be like, oh, 98, 86%
That's
humidity.
nothing.
And with the heat index, we're like at 110.
Yeah, that's
Trust me,
crazy.
Vinny can vouch for that. See, there we go. See, Vinny said, shit, I think that's, I don't,
I do what I
I,
used to
yeah,
do.
hold on.
That's it.
Let's see. It says shit. I don't know what that word is. ION. Do what I used to do. Fuck that shit. But it's 186 outside. You ain't lying, Vinny. Vinny ain't far away from me. He's like 2 hours away from me. So yeah, it's gonna be a hot one, yo.
Yeah, fuck. It's still fucking cold here. Shit.
It's hot as hell here. We quit
I
getting
wish it was
cold
hot.
in the beginning of March. We ended up stopped being cold. So oh, it means I don't. Okay, I didn't know what that meant. I was like, what the fuck is that ion? I was like, what the hell is he
I'll be
saying? Thank you,
abbreviating
Vinny.
everything. I don't get the abbreviation shit. You know, it's hard enough for me when
Some
you say the full
abbreviations
word.
I get, some abbreviations I get, and then other ones I don't because like I don't do a lot of like the texting
They change it all
lingo.
the damn time.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that shit.
Yeah, see, even
I get
Becky said it. Becky said, Vinny,
we old.
we're old, use old lady words.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah, no, not happening.
Yeah.
It's
So
86
damn,
where
I
you
got
live.
44 in here this morning. I'm shocked.
Oh, smash the
Thank y'all
fucking
for
like
being
button, you
here.
whores.
Yeah,
The
hit
fuck is
that
wrong
like
with you?
button, bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Big Back's back today, y'all. Hope y'all are fucking ready. She's gonna have tan
That
lines and everything.
person is named Harold. I'm sorry. That's what I call that person. That's
Yeah.
the
Oh
only
yeah,
thing
no,
I'll ever
Harold is
call that
Harold, but
person is Harold.
yeah. Oh yeah, she'll forever be Harold. Anybody that calls her Harlow is giving her respect.
Yeah.
She don't deserve no
Oh,
goddamn respect.
and I changed Pink Birdo's name too.
Oh, what is it? Jam, I
Pink
just watched
Bond.
your live where Birdo was in your fucking chat.
Oh God, I
Oh
hate
my
when he shows up
god.
on my chat. I call him Pink Bondo because, like, you know how you can use Bondo on a car to like fix it, or take out a dent or whatever, or cover a dent. So I
Fix the ditch?
call him Pink Bondo because we know he needs all that Bondo to try to look like a chick. So
Yeah, he's some. Now that we said his name, I'm sure he'll be here.
okay, Meryl's Chanson. It
Harold.
sounds like your butt hurt that there's that many people in my chat. What you mad about? For real, let me highlight this. I'm gonna read this because like you come in hot as fuck when ain't even shit going on. 50 in Cassie's chat, shake my head, proves how many locales this community has had in it. Okay, Michelle, I'm ready. Use that wrench, you weak cow. First of all, Michelle is not a cow. Get it right. She's a heifer. And Michelle is fucking delightful and an amazing woman. And if you're going to talk disrespectful to Michelle, then you need to talk to me because this is my chat and you're not going to fucking address her like that. So if you want to be rude and disrespectful, go fucking to somebody else's chat. I'm having a cool chat with people that I have fun with, announcing that I'm a proud mama, that I took my daughter to get her first tattoo. Like, we're over here having a good time. We're not over here talking about people, except for like Brown Square and stuff like that, but we're not talking shit on anyone. So, if you don't like it here, if you don't like Michelle, then I suggest you see your way out of my chat. There's that.
There's that. Yeah.
Otherwise, just sit down and be nice. If
I
you
mean,
can't be nice, then don't be here.
Harley, you're absolutely right. They should include themselves in that shit. I love it
Hmm.
when people call me a fucking loca. I find it hilarious. I think it's one of
Well,
the
see,
stupidest words you could ever use. When I say the word low cow, I feel like I'm 10 years fucking old. I feel
yeah,
like a
I know. Well,
retard.
that's why I say get it right. I'm a heifer. Like, I
That
think it's
sounds
funny
gay as
as
fuck
fuck
to me
that
too.
people call me a low cow. I think it's funny as fuck. And when they do, I'm like, I'm a
Be
heifer,
a
get it
whore
right.
or a
Like,
fucking cunt or
I
something. At
think
least
it's
that's got
funny.
some
I think it's
balls.
funny as fuck. Low cal is way overused. Call me a fucking heifer.
I mean, at this
Shit,
point,
I'll say I'm a heifer. Like, I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny when they say that shit to me. I think
oh,
it's funny when they
I,
say I'm a
it's not
junkie.
funny. It's
I think it's
embarrassing.
funny
Like I
when
get
they call
secondhand
me a
embarrassment.
yeah,
It's
but I think it's
embarrassing.
funny when they call me a junkie and all that. I know I'm not. And when you're not doing anything wrong and you know you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have to defend yourself. When you defend yourself about something like that, then 10 to 1 odds means that you really are that. I don't have to defend myself on anything. Like, I know what's true, I know what's not. So when people call me a low cal or whatever name they come up with, I really don't. It does none of that bothers me anymore. It really doesn't. People want to come in being stupid. Heifers are cattle that haven't had a baby though, and
Yeah,
most of us ladies have had babies. Yeah, we have Harley, but like the whole point is of it is like, you know, because local's so overused, that's why I did the heifer thing. Is pretty basically why. And you're
Meg said
exactly
it.
right.
Meg
Tattoo,
said it
you're exactly
perfectly.
right.
Meg said it great. We ain't fucking farm animals. God damn it! If I'm a farm animal, I want to be a donkey. Okay, 'cause those motherfuckers
Yeah,
are
but do
cute.
you want to be a smart donkey or a dumb
Yeah,
donkey?
I want to be a smart ass.
All right, then there you go.
Yes,
All right, all
that's my. If
right.
y'all are gonna call me some sort of fucking farm animal, there it is. There it
Yeah.
is.
Y'all could call me Squirrely Cassie since I love my squirrels so much. I mean, I can think of tons of different names to call myself, like, that are way better than half of these alts and what they come up with.
Fuck it is.
Just yeah, but tattoo, you're right. Hold on, let me see what Harley said. Harley said just call him a fucking idiot on the internet covers all categories. Correct.
Yeah.
So tattoo, you better have Michelle's back with me against that weirdo. I don't know what his problem is with Michelle, but kind of sounds
What
like it's
weirdo?
somebody from Harold or Bambi's camp. Like, Bambi Harold, if you're in here, my link is pinned. Hit the link. I dare you.
They're not,
You won't,
they're not,
though.
they're
You
not
won't,
gonna
though.
do
You're
that.
just gonna
You got
watch.
JM and me. They're definitely not hitting the fucking link.
Oh, yeah. Well, shit, I'm surprised with JM up here that they ain't scratching and clawing their way to even come up here.
Oh, hell no. Don't be scared of fucking JM. She ain't fucking
Oh,
coming up
well,
down
I
with
know
He ain't
JM.
gonna
Bambi's
come near
afraid
me.
of JM.
Hell no. She ain't fucking coming near JM or me. She ain't doing it.
JM, what did you do to Bambi to make her so afraid? I gotta know.
I don't know.
What did she do to him is more like it. She sent him unwanted fucking fudge. Fucking creep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I think that fudge is laced. I think she's trying to secretly kill people with arsenic. Don't eat
You
the
know that
fudge.
shit's got cat hair, dog hair, fucking
Don't eat the
meningitis.
fudge.
Don't eat it. I want to know.
No, she
One of
sent me
you
the doll.
motherfuckers ate the fudge.
I'm sorry, Jam. What did you say?
She sent me that damn Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She did. Good morning, shit show.
Wait, it was a real Cabbage Patch doll?
Yep.
Becky just said, this is what Becky said. Listen to this shit. She said she sent him an STD stash bear.
I can't believe she sent JM a Cabbage Patch stash.
Did she really send you a cabbage patch or was it the bear jam?
Yeah, I showed it on my screen the other night.
Oh, see, I miss it. If you go at night, I did notice you did a JM in the PM. I was asleep, JM, and I haven't watched it yet. My bad.
It was right
Oh
when
yeah, somebody
Fusion
said
come
you
up.
unboxed it and shit, right? Did you unbox
Yeah.
it? Oh yeah, I got to see that shit. I got to see that.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
right
get to
around the
see
time
that at
Fusion
all.
came up.
Okay.
Do you still have it? Can you put it in as a guest so we can watch it or no?
I'm not home.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're at work. My bad. My bad. So
Oh shit. Yeah,
Harley, I know Bambi's gonna dox those
Yep.
VIN numbers for JM's ambulance.
Jam's fucked. Jam is fucked. Bumby's
I
on a
mean,
mission.
I already gave JM my VIN numbers. So if he's smart, he would switch my VIN numbers with his ambulance. That way she doesn't get his true VIN number.
But she's 5 steps ahead of us already, didn't you know?
Oh God, she ain't 5 steps ahead of nothing. She's 5 steps ahead of falling in the goddamn trash bin she lives in.
A dumpster fire. She is a dumpster fire.
Like, dude, there is so much shit on her floor. Like, have you guys ever watched Hoarders? And like when they clean out the person's house, like the floors are like ready to cave in and the walls are ready to cave in because of all the shit. That's what her house reminds me
What
of.
the
Like
thing
one day
is though,
she's
that's not
gonna
even
be
her
walking
house.
through the house
Whose
dressed up
shit
as
is that?
either fucking Harley Quinn or a cracked out Dora the Explorer, and she gonna be walking through that living room, and because there's so much trash, she just gonna fall through the floorboards one day. And I just hope it's on live.
I haven't seen her. Like she's got. Well, she says she's got a west wing and an east wing to the house, but does she have an upstairs and a downstairs? Is it a
Yeah, I don't
2-story?
know.
Does anybody know? It's got to
I
be
don't
2
know.
stories.
JM, do you know? She might have a townhouse.
Well, I've seen like the front porch, but I've never like seen her whole house. I'm just curious. I want
Yeah,
to know
I've
who
seen a
shit is
couple of
all in that
pictures
house.
of her living room and how disgusting it looked. And then I seen, of course, like the front door when she was trying to say that ghost sent her fucking
Did
flowers
the bathroom?
and a grape letter because of course anyone that's gonna go and grape somebody is gonna leave you a letter
Oh,
first detailing
yeah,
who they are.
yeah, yeah. That wasn't
Okay,
ghost. She
JM.
knows it.
Okay. Yeah, JM had to drop down. He's at work, so it's just you and me, Slab
All
Boogie.
right, let's get it. You fucking whore.
Uh,
Let's be some whores up here.
yeah, yeah, but you gotta say it right. You gotta say whoas.
You
Whoas.
fucking whore. Well,
You
and
fucking bitch.
fuck you, fucking cunt. You cunt. You gotta
I
dig down
know.
deep, bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking whores. Who's in the basement, Janny? Oh,
Yeah. Is
Bumby. Bumby's
anyone
in the
was there
basement.
anyone else live this morning? Because when I set my
Not that I'm
live
aware
up
of.
yesterday, I don't even check anymore to see who's going live. I just do what I want.
Just do what you want. I don't think anybody else is alive. No, not that I didn't check though before I came, so I don't know.
Yeah. Tattoo, you're right. Bambi's elevator does not go all the way to the top.
Um, brain damage. She's got brain damage from her fucked up suicide attempt. Don't you know?
Yeah, right. Thank you, Janie.
By her
Yeah, no
voice
one's
system.
live. I didn't think anyone was live, but
Yeah.
like I said, I just set my lives up for whenever I want. I don't check to see who's live. I don't really care. The only person I won't go live over in the morning is JM, and that's only because he barely does lives anymore. So
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Dollar Tree Halloween decoration is a nice, I can't read the
But
end of it.
nice
Nice
touch,
touch.
right? Well, I mean, what was
Tattoo.
it Halloween? It was. I mean, she is a witch. Bumby.
No, she's not a witch. You got it wrong. She's a bitch. She is not a witch. She does not have the
I
privilege
was
of being
trying
a
to be
witch.
nice,
She is not
Cass.
that. She is not that talented, Sly, to be a witch. She is
She's
straight
not
up
that
biatch.
talented. That's a good one. She's not that talented.
Yeah,
Oh,
no. Yeah,
that's
she's a
why we call her
demon. You're right,
Bum.
Jamie. She is a demon.
She is, dude. Really though, because if when she goes live in the morning, she rages out for like the first 10, 15 minutes, and then it's like all of a sudden she turns into a different person and she starts like watching these weird like videos and shit that are not funny. Don't make like
Yeah.
nobody wants to watch it. I mean, if I wanted to watch some mob shit, I'll go fucking turn on Netflix and find me, some mob shit. I'm not coming to YouTube to watch no fucking fake fucking shit.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, you want to know what my favorite like mobster movie was and is still to this day is
What?
Casino.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's a given.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie, and I freaking hate that she's always like, "Oh, mafia this, oh, mafia that." Bitch, you do not have family in the mafia. You are not in the mafia. If you had family in the mafia, or if you yourself was
You're not. There
attached to
is
the
no
mafia
mob.
in any which way, they would have already came and killed you because you give out too much information. You're not a doctor. You're not a mobster. You're not Harley Quinn. You're not a cheerleader. And you're not Dora the Explorer. So, don't know what to tell
Did
you.
you did you hear her raging out about? Yeah, I'll be a villain. Y'all think I'm a villain. I'm a villain. I'll be your villain. Bitch, you ain't no fucking villain. You weak as fuck. Like, stop
Well,
it.
see, that's the
Stop
whole
it.
thing, though, Sly. I don't watch Bambi or Harold. The
Oh,
only way
I do.
I'm
I
seeing
only
it is if let's say you were
I do because of Big
sniping
Bad.
or JM were sniping. If somebody was sniping it, then I would go and watch it at their channel.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
if it's not you sniping or JM sniping the other people that snipe her, I don't even go to their shit to watch it. Like I don't care. That's why I don't know a lot about Harlow. I've never gone to
April
Harold's
was sniping. I don't.
shit.
April was
I
sniping
just
for
know
a
that
good
Becky and
15
Michelle do a great job of impersonating both of them, and they don't like that. So too bad for
Well,
them.
you know what? They're really fucking lucky that that's all that's fucking happened to them right now at this fucking moment. So they should really just suck it fucking up. Because a lot of worse things could be happening to them.
Yeah,
Besides two
exactly.
hilarious chicks having a good time and making a shit ton of people fucking laugh.
Oh yeah, I know. And that's what Michelle and Becky do. And I try to make it to their show. If they don't let me know earlier in the day, I'm never going to be there because I'm asleep at that time. But if they let me know in advance, I set an alarm so I can go to it. So the first live I was at that was really like addressing Harlow and Bambi was Becky G and Michelle when they did Harold's birthday, when I sung her the birthday song, which
Yeah.
she didn't get the OG, you're my
Uh-huh.
friend and I care about you, ooh la la, cha cha cha. That's only saved for people I care about.
Right.
So that's
We
why she
don't
got
fuck
the
with
birthday she did.
you. That's what
Mm-hmm.
that means,
This
bitches.
is what Michelle said. Michelle said, Becky, and they're super lucky we aren't trying to be mean. Our
Yep.
show could go different direction if they would like it. LOL. Yeah.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
I know how Michelle is and I know how my sister is. Becky stays pretty calm, cool, and collected. And when people talk shit on Becky, she thinks it's fucking hilarious. Like, she doesn't care. Like, I
Right.
don't care anymore who talks shit about me. I really don't care. I think it's funny. It doesn't bother me. I'm not out here trying to fucking badmouth people or anything else. I'm just here doing a fucking cool live with people that like to hang out with me. But Becky and Michelle shit is amazing. I wish I could be around more for it at night. But if they don't let me know, then I
I
fall
don't get
asleep.
notifications for anybody.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that I go to bed before 10 p.m. Like everybody knows I'm in bed by 8. Like it's no
Yeah, I
secret.
usually am too.
So,
I was
but that's
lucky
the
to catch
only
the late
reason
night
why
one.
nobody sees me at these lives that Becky and Michelle do is because they're so late and nobody told me. Because even though I have notifications on for Becky and Michelle, I never get the notification.
Yeah, I don't eat like I do not get, and I've unsubbed and resubbed and unsubbed and resubbed again, and my
Yeah, that's what I
notifications
did
are
the other day to Becky's.
yeah.
And now I
My
just tell Becky, hey, just send me the link and what time you're going to go live, and I'll set an alarm if I need to.
yeah, that's what I tell
So,
people to certain people because I don't like Boss Lady Bird. Like I don't get her notifications for some reason. I'm not
yeah.
sure why.
Yeah, I don't watch her. I
I know.
don't watch her. I don't watch her Sunday show. I don't. Like Bird has said some stuff about me recently that she has no business even fucking adding her 2 cents in.
Yeah, I don't know. I
So
don't know what
there's
that's
that.
about.
But it is
You don't
what
know
it
why
is. The other
you guys
day,
just have never liked each other, or
well, listen, we never really got along. It started
okay,
off with like the Lee Hillbilly shit. Like, I don't
okay,
know. I know, like, I didn't know until after the fact that I guess a lot of women was sending Lee money and I didn't know about it. Well,
okay.
I think Bird might have been somebody that sent him money because then she tried to say that I was helping him steal money from women on the internet. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? Because I have a case credit card that I put jewelry for Lee that I sent to him on his birthday. The day he got it, he called me, said, thank you. I'm going out with my sister. I'll call you later. And I never heard from him again. And
Damn.
Bird likes to throw up the fact that when that happened, that I had asked No Life Mike for $5 to help pay for my daughter's school shoes. She's like, oh, well, if you have money to buy jewelry, why didn't you have the $5 to buy, to pay for the rest of your kids' gym shoes? It's a K Jewelers credit card. Does K Jewelers sell shoes? No. But after that, like, she was saying some shit about me, and so I pretty basically like came on her panel, and this was like at the very beginning. This is when Lee Hillbilly was around, when
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Holy shit.
what's the other guy I'm thinking of? He was gone for a real long time and he just came back. Fuck, I can't think of his name. But it was like back in the day. And so like she was butthurt over that. So she didn't like me and she would say shit about me. Well, then there was a day that Square was live with Iceman. And at this
That's a
point,
combo.
now listen, at this point, me and Bird did not like each other at all. Like, couldn't stand each other, right?
Right?
Well, I had been over at Square's Live when he was doing this live with Iceman, and they were just saying like all this horrible shit about Bird because they had found her Pornhub shit and stuff.
Okay,
So
okay,
they
okay.
were just talking like extremely vulgar, like stuff that you
I
shouldn't
can
talk about any
imagine.
woman. So
Right.
I came up on panel. They let me on panel, and I had told Square and Iceman, I said, look, I'm not here to be disrespectful to you or your channel. And I was like, and everyone knows I do not like Bird. I was like, me and Bird don't get along, but the shit you're saying about Bird right now is wrong. Like, you shouldn't talk
Oh,
to
good for
any
you.
woman like that. And Bird did message me on IG after that. And
For
she's
you.
like, hey, regardless of our problems, you're the only person that stuck up for me. Thank you for having my back. And I was like, well, no problem. No woman deserves to be talked to like that. Yes, thank you, Jonathan. Sam Champion. There you go. Um, but yeah, like I stood up for her even though I couldn't stand her. But I
Yeah.
stood up for her
No, dude.
because just the shit that was coming out of Iceman's mouth was just so
Right.
disgusting.
I can
And I was
imagine.
like, nobody should be talked to like that. So there was a time that I did stand up for Bird, and it was in that instant. But
No, that's
ever since then, like if Bird has an issue with me, the only thing she ever throws at me is the Lee Hillbilly shit. That was fucking almost 4 years ago. In June, that will be
I
four
don't think
years ago.
I really
Like,
don't think
I
Bird
don't give
has
a
a
shit.
problem with
Yeah,
you.
Lee Hillbilly used me, and instead of getting money out of me, he got jewelry that I'm still paying on to this day on my
Are
credit
you
card.
serious?
Yeah, because I finally was able to get back
Damn.
a hold of him when his dad died. And I was like, will you send
Are you
me
sure
back
his
the
dad died
jewelry?
though?
I
Oh
was like,
shit.
will you send me back the jewelry? I was like, go to the post office, call me from the post office, and like put me on the phone with somebody from the post office, and I'll give them my card information for you to send me the jewelry back. And after that, that was like, because he had called me saying he was like all sad his dad died. And I know he lived with his dad and was taking care of his dad. And I used to talk to his dad. His dad was a super cool dude. And I used to talk to his dad. So I was like, sorry about your dad, whatever. But hey, I really need that jewelry back. And I mean, it was already past its 30 days with K's. I think you've got like 20 to 30 days to return your shit. And if you don't, oh, well, you're fucked with it. So
Right.
yeah, like I still, oh, but you got to remember, like when I got him a chain. I got him a chain that was sterling silver that had like a dog tag on it. And on the front of the dog tag, it was like black and there was a diamond chip in the middle of it.
Okay.
And then I sent him another
Damn, he was
necklace
making
that
bank
was
from the ladies.
then I sent him another necklace for his dad because when Lee's birthday was like 3 days later was his dad's birthday, and his dad was really religious. So I had
Oh,
gotten his dad a necklace that was on sale that was just a chain with a cross on it, and it was white gold. It was cheaper than what Lee's necklace was. Well, I bought that at the same time I bought Lee's and sent them both up there. And when Lee told me his dad died, he's like, oh, yeah, we had him, buried and stuff with that necklace. Thank you so much. He loved that necklace. And his dad would message me and be like, oh my God, I love this necklace. You didn't have to do that. Nobody's ever bought me something this nice before. So,
shoot.
but yeah, I mean, but I also have other like jewelry on my credit card. Like, I have my Mother's Day ring that I had personally made that has my kids' birthstones and their names on the ring. I had gotten my daughter a ring for her 16th birthday. My other daughter, my oldest daughter, I had bought her a Jack and Sally, one of a kind, Jack and Sally like wedding ring, like an engagement ring, what it
Oh,
would look
really?
like. And it was like a heart with a whole bunch of black diamonds. And then on the side of the white gold band, it had like that little phrase that they used like when they were up
I'm
on
not
the
big
thing
into the
when they were
movie.
together. So like I got her that ring. So there is other jewelry on my credit card besides his necklaces. So that's why I'm still paying on my credit card. But as for his jewelry, I've got like two more payments on just Lee's jewelry and then it will be paid off. And then the rest of the jewelry that's on there is shit I bought for my kids. Like I got my mom an emerald uh, heart necklace along with uh, my son's grandmother, and that's because my granddaughter, her birthday is in May, so she has the emerald birthstone. My daughter, my youngest daughter that just turned 18, her birthday's in May too, so it's a emerald birthstone. So I got the heart necklaces for my mother and my son's grandmother for Tracy, pretty basically, and for my daughter. So like that's what I did, and then like I got my daughter a ring for her 16th birthday. I got her emerald earrings for like her 17th birthday. So
Cool.
yeah, but yeah,
Mm.
like Lee didn't get any money out of me, but he did get jewelry.
Big Mac, we're
But
not talking about your deceased daughter either, just so you know.
who's saying that?
No, Harold's dead daughter's name was Emerald. I just
Oh,
wanted to
I
know
didn't
we're
even
not
know she
talking.
had a daughter that passed away. That goes to show how much I know about Harold. So no, I'm not talking about anyone's child.
We're just putting that out there. I'm just putting that out there. Sorry, just sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but
No, that's
I hear
fine.
I
That's
hear
fine. See, I
Emerald and
didn't
I
know
think of
that
Big
about
Mac.
Harold. I didn't know that about Harold, so I would have never
Yeah,
said anything because I didn't know.
yeah. No,
Oh, it was
it was a
named
joke. I was
Emerald.
just
Okay,
joking.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
tattoo the
Well,
Mr. T starter kit. I know. I should have never have done that. That was
but
stupid on my part.
Harley, was it a miscarriage or did she give full blown birth? Because she's told a couple different stories.
Well,
I
let's
don't know.
put it this way. Let's put it this way. If it wasn't a miscarriage, if it was like a stillborn,
What,
there would be an obituary for that child. If there's no obituary for this Emerald child that she said she lost, like miscarriages, those
yeah,
aren't recorded in an obituary. That's just a miscarriage. But if you have a stillborn child or it comes out and
told a
dies
couple
like
different stories.
immediately, then it's put in the obituary. So I mean, if anyone knows Harlow's first and last name, I mean, and
Yeah, it's out
what
there.
state she lives in, all you have to do is go to the clerk of courts, hit obituaries, and type the girl's name in and find out. If there's no obituary, then it was a miscarriage.
Oh, to
If
Kelly
there's an
Joe.
obituary, then she actually gave birth. Big difference.
Oh,
Let's see. This is what Harley said. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read chat and talk to you, Sai.
yeah, no,
Harley says,
I'm doing the
yeah,
same, girl.
sorry.
Okay.
She says, I never seen her show and actually, baby.
Get that cough out. Fuck yeah, get that cough out. The weed got her. The weed got her. Cassie down. Cassie down. What's up, Jen? Morning,
Okay.
Jen. Okay, she's
Yeah,
back.
it
She's
did.
back.
Good morning, Jen. Good morning,
She hit
Jen.
that
Now,
weed just
okay,
the
I was
right
reading that
way.
comment. That's what I was doing. God damn it. I was reading this comment.
Yes.
Okay. I've never seen her show an actually baby picture or grave for it. We've seen or Michael's
I
grave.
feel.
Where is her daughter's? So there's
Yeah.
that. Good
It's a
morning,
good
Jen. I love
question.
you.
Oh, Meg. Oh, happy birthday to
Oh,
your mama in heaven.
here you go, Meg. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Meg's mom. Happy birthday to you. Have a wonderful day in heaven. Ooh la la, cha cha cha, cut the cake and say hiya. I
Happy
love you,
birthday,
May.
Mama. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy
Oh,
birthday, Mama May. Meg,
yeah.
happy
Hell
birthday.
yeah.
Okay, let's
She's
see what
watching
Harley
down.
said. And I've recently had a miscarriage, so I have no problem saying the shit. For real, Harley, you did? Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey.
Wait, you and Hillbilly would have had a baby? Dude, that'd be fucking cool. That'd be fucking cool. We need a YouTube baby. Come on, start
You
knocking.
too, baby. Hold
We
on,
need
let
a
me read.
YouTube baby.
Am I saying her name right? Ray?
Ray.
Is that how you say this
Yeah.
name?
Yeah.
She says, I lost a baby at 20 weeks. That's the cutoff
Oh.
for what's considered a miscarriage. Yeah, that's what I thought. So if it was over 20 weeks, there would be something in the obituary. Yeah, and I'm
And
sorry about that, Harley. I had a miscarriage when I first got with my daughter's father, and we were trying to have a kid. Well, when I first met him, I was on the
oh,
Depo Provera shot. And the only reason why they can only keep you on that shot for 4 years is because the longer you're on it, it can make you sterile.
oh
So
yeah,
I had
fucking
gotten off of it after me and my husband had gotten married because he really wanted a kid. And we were trying for a kid. I had two miscarriages, and it was due to the lingering medication in
oh,
effect that there
are
was
you
from the depot shot. So we stopped because when we first
wow.
started trying was like right when we got married, and we tried for like 4 months. Then I found out about the depot shot. So we waited, and what we did was like we waited a year, and then I ended up pregnant with my oldest daughter, and I had no problems. And the doctor even told me, he's like, you might want to wait like a year, a little over a year, to try to have a kid to get all the depot out of your system, because that
That's
depot is a lot of male
crazy.
hormones. It's a lot of male hormones in it. So unfortunately, like I had two miscarriages, but it was due to the depot shot still being in my system.
Damn.
So, but then I had my oldest daughter, and then 6 years later, we planned our other daughter, which is my youngest daughter who just turned 18. So,
Yeah, congratulations to your last little midget
oh,
leaving the
you guys,
nest.
it's such a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is, because, like, I'm super
It
proud
makes
of
my whole
her. You
yeah, it
know,
makes me
I'm
sad
super
thinking.
proud. Yeah, well, I'm
Yeah.
super proud. I'm, over the moon for her. And, this is like, she doesn't have school anymore. Like the rest of school doesn't get out, like juniors all the way to elementary school.
Yeah,
They
I was
don't get
just
out
lots of people are
until they
graduating
don't get
and I'm
out
like,
until the 10th of June.
right,
So
right.
my kid's already out of school, because she graduated
Jesus,
on Friday.
right.
But like, she's my last little one. I mean, the last little kid I have is my granddaughter. Her birthday's this week coming up.
Well,
So
how old's she gonna be?
she'll be 8. Uh,
Oh,
but that's it. Like, she's from my son. My son's my oldest child. It's his daughter. But yeah, it was like, it was bittersweet because I know she's going off to college in the fall, and so it's just kind of bittersweet. Like, this is one of
yeah,
the biggest days you wait for in your kid's life, but it's also like, God damn, now they're an adult, and
right.
they don't need me as much anymore, and they're out doing their own
Oh, they
thing.
always gonna need, yeah, they'll
Oh
always
yeah,
need
they're always
mom.
gonna need their mom and dad,
Yeah,
but you know what I mean. So
yes,
yeah,
yeah.
to me it's just, you're on
I'm at
baby watch there anytime now. When is she due, Motivated? I
oh,
always
there is
send
gonna be a
prayers to
YouTube
Motivated
baby.
and his old lady because they're having a baby. So I always send him love and good vibes.
Congratulations. Okay, well then there's our YouTube baby.
Yeah, that is
I,
Motivated with her. Well, there's two YouTube babies.
we
There's
have enough.
Motivated one legger and his old lady. And isn't Brookie pregnant?
No.
Wait a minute, I thought she was.
No, Cass. No.
Oh, it's just like a troll then that she was
Yeah.
doing? Because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really did think she was pregnant. So, not
No.
even gonna lie, I really did think she was
No,
pregnant.
she got a girlfriend. She dating Chaos and shit. You know
Oh,
Chaos?
I didn't know Chaos was a girl for one, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know all that was going on either.
It was Brookie's birthday yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think they
Her
were supposed to
birthday
be
was
like
on,
meeting
yeah,
for
her birthday was yesterday because I sent her an IG message and told her happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they were supposed to like be hanging out and like meeting this past weekend. So
Huh.
hopefully they had a good time.
Yeah, I don't know. I know when I was in Ohio, the first time I went, when I went up in January and stayed until February, Brookie said she'd meet up with me then when I
Uh-huh.
was up there, but then like it never happened. Like she was busy and, all of that. So it didn't happen. Just like I was supposed to meet Mud Digger and Airborne, and then I couldn't because I think they had like
Shout
a
out to
family
Mud. Shout out to
emergency.
everyone.
They had a family emergency. They really did, because she was like, "Hey, we have a family emergency. We'll have to see you next time you come up." And that was the last time I was up. So because Airborne and them don't live very far
Yeah.
from like where my mom and my sister stay at in Ohio, so motivated. I am so happy for you guys. Congratulations to MOL and
Is that his
Mrs.
first baby?
MOL. And I hope your baby comes out amazing, healthy, strong.
Is that his
Um,
first baby, or does he have children, or is this his first
uh,
child?
ask him, motivated.
Is
You
this
can
your
ask him.
first? Just curious, because that's always exciting when it's your first.
No, I think
Scary,
they have
exciting.
another child together,
Okay,
quite frankly. But
okay.
I'm
I
gonna
wasn't
let
sure.
him
I don't know
answer
much
that
about him.
because he would know better. But I don't know why I was thinking that she was only like 5 months pregnant. I didn't know she was ready to
No.
give birth. I'm like way off on that. But yeah, every time I see motivated, I always tell him that I'm praying for him and his wife and stuff. Hold on, somebody's at my door. Hold it down a minute, Sly.
All right, I got you, boo. All right, love you, Michelle. Love your fucking face hole. We'll see you soon. You go get your shits together and get your adulting done. I'm gonna hold off on my adulting for a minute. Love your face hole, Michelle. What's up, Joe? Hey, Joe. Joe, you're a feisty one, Joe. You know? Let me see. What'd you say? Okay, so Ice and Fire says, but Harold and Bumby want to talk about people's dead relatives, but when someone talks about their dead relatives, it's the end of the world to them. Right, Ice? Oh, damn. I'm sorry, Ice.
I'm back.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Michelle's heading out. She said she's got adulting to do. Tattoo, we never know what gender you go with from Monday to Tuesday. What?
I
Tattoo's a
know.
dude.
Yeah, I know. We all know tattoos guy.
Yeah. Are you confused with Birdo, Joe?
I think he might be.
Are you going with what?
Be careful. I think we've used that name 3 times. You
Yeah, I
say that
know.
mother
I
trucker's
know.
name and he shows up.
I know. Oh my God. He was was that last night Pauletta went live? Was it
I
last
don't
night?
know. I don't watch it. I wouldn't know.
And Berto was in the chat, and then Berto went up on panel, and then because I went up on panel, and he was. Ugh.
Yeah, he came in here the last time I did a live the other day. He came into my chat
Oh,
and
he
was just
did?
blowing the chat up with like really retarded
Which
shit.
yes, Yes,
And I
he
was
comes
just
in.
like, oh my God. I was like, just
Well,
everybody ignore him. I was like, if you ignore him, he'll go away. As soon as everybody stopped responding to him in chat, he did leave.
yeah, well, I mean, that's what he likes, saying the same shit over. Well, he's here, he said last night, and he's going to be spreading trans awareness. And I'm like, motherfucker, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a
Yeah.
fuck,
Listen,
sir.
I don't care. I don't care if you're
Same,
straight,
same,
bi, whatever. I don't care. Like
same.
your
But don't
intimate,
argue about
like your
science.
like your intimate whatever, like that's your own business and that's none of our business. And I'm not here to judge. I have a stepsister that is a lesbian. I, have friends that are, I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to get in trouble. We'll
Well,
just say they're very happy. They're very happy. Like even
okay.
the guy I worked for 11 years, very happy guy. So, I mean, to me,
Oh, they're
it's just like,
pretty?
I don't care. Like, I don't care what
Yes.
you are. I don't care if you say you identify as a cat. I'll still be respectful. But if you're going to be disrespectful to me, then
Right.
don't think I'm going to be nice and respectful to you. And that's why I'm rude and nasty to him because he comes in here, runs his mouth in chat. You know how he is. Remember the last time you were on panel and he sat in my
Uh-huh.
back chat and all those stupid
That's
messages
what
he
he
put in the
does.
back chat because I wouldn't let him up?
Well, Pauletta kicked him off panel, and he was like, "Oh, I get it. Now you're listening to what everybody." It was hilarious. It really was funny.
I'm really surprised because she normally doesn't kick people unless like you're doxing or
He put
something.
him.
I don't know.
Well, he wouldn't. He wouldn't let anybody else talk, and like he's trying to say that he gets his period and that he is a woman and stuff. So it was just like a discussion between real women and a dude thinking he's a woman. But yeah, he says he gets his period and shit and all sorts of stuff. Sly Birdbrain said she was a woman. um, yeah, Birdo is on another level. Like that's mental illness at your finest, right there. Unfortunately,
And listen, unfortunately, if Pink had the complete transformation surgery, okay? Even if he has his peen turned into a vajayjay, he does not have tubes and ovaries and a cervix. There is no way for him to have a period
right?
at all. That
He
would be
knows
like
that.
him coming on and being like, up, y'all, I had to take a plan B because I think I might get pregnant. Like, or him coming on here and being like, guess what? I'm 6 months pregnant. Well, if you are, then you're a medical miracle and you should be loaded.
Yeah.
Why you fucking running around in a trolling community? If you had the reassigned surgery and you're having a period, then you are a fucking wonder in the medical field and you should be
Yeah.
making millions off of being the only transitioned
Yeah.
male
No,
that
they
actually has a period. So there's that. Like you'd be rich as
wait.
fuck.
Wait. Birdo said they changed his DNA.
Yeah, he did. Jen, I remember hearing about that. I
No.
seen that in somebody else's chat the other day. Yeah, he straight up said, I think JM was the one that told me about it. He might have been at my
Oh my
live
lord.
yesterday telling me about it. Not yesterday, the day before, Saturday. Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
was
pretty
from
bad.
JM. I heard about that because they were all joking in my chat about changing DNA. I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Is that
And
the
yeah,
live
that
where
dude
Birdo got?
straight up said that the doctors changed his DNA. They can't
Yeah.
change your DNA. Like if you were bleeding out, they can't even give you a blood transfusion unless it's the same type blood as you. So there's no way to change somebody's DNA. What did he go to a vampire and did they drop and drain every drop of blood out of his system and then find
Right?
women's blood? Because we all
Joe says
know
he
when they're
got
doing a
fallopian
blood
tubes installed.
transfusion, it says on the bag man or woman. It doesn't. I'm lying. I'm being sarcastic.
Right. Hey,
So, like,
Mr.
how would you even know if your blood is getting redone with women's blood or not? Good morning,
He's a
Mississippi Queen. Love
woman.
you.
He's a
Hello, shirtless
woman.
Doug.
Hi,
But yeah,
shirtless
I
dog.
was like, when you heard that slide, like, hey, April, honey, how are you? The link's pinned if you want to come on up.
April!
You did a good live, April, too, by the way.
When?
But yeah, when I
What?
heard Sly, when I heard him say that the doctors changed his DNA, I about fell out of my fucking chair, dude.
Yeah. And then, like, I heard him say something about, yeah, I can have my period. They give me something to have my period. And I'm thinking,
There's
bro,
no way if
stop
they
it.
could listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, there is a little bit I know about like reassignment surgery.
No,
Okay. I
I
don't
know a
really
lot
know
about
how
it.
it works, like if you're a woman going to a man, but I know when you're a man going to a woman, they pretty basically like use your peen as like a
Yes.
banana.
Cut it.
And
Yes. And
well,
turn
what
it
they
inside
do
out.
is they peel it. What they do is like they peel it like a banana and then they flip it inward and go in with it. So, like, all they're doing is turning your ween inside out, pretty basically,
Yeah.
is what they're doing. So, you don't have ovaries, you don't have a cervix, and you don't have tubes. So, and your wiener just got turned inside out like it was fucking a banana split and got turned inside out. So, like,
I'm
how the
still
fuck are
calling
you
him
having a
banana
period?
split.
That's why I'm saying if he's really having a period, he should be making millions of dollars right now as like a medical miracle.
Hemorrhoid.
Thank
Henry,
you
it's
so
just the
much,
hemorrhoids, babe.
Mississippi Queen. I'm so very proud of her. I really am. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate that.
Oh.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Sly. Go on. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no,
honey.
no. I don't even know. I wasn't even saying nothing.
So, spatch. What does that say?
Spacatch
Spatch.
pack.
Spatch. Cock. I don't know. I think Joe's trying to get me to say dirty words without saying dirty words. I don't know. Good morning, Vids. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's peeled like a banana. I'm not lying. Go watch a video
No.
about
And
it.
it's
If you all
like
don't
turned
believe me,
inside
go
out.
watch a video.
Oh, it's so bad. Don't watch a video. Don't do it. No, don't. It's so
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can literally see how
yeah,
that procedure is done.
yes,
So
yes.
all they're doing is turning it inside out to push it inward. That's why they turn it inside out. So you tell me how the hell you're supposed to have a period when all they did was take your sexual organ and turn it inside out.
Yeah,
So like, how are you having a period? There's no medicine in the world that's going to produce him fucking bleeding and having a period. And if he's peeing and blood's coming out, well, then he better go and get checked because that ain't normal. But I don't care what you say. They cannot change your DNA. And no, like it's just all stupid with him. Like you are not having a period, sir. And if you are, then you should turn yourself in to
yeah.
like Harvard Medical School and make millions of dollars being a medical oddity, dude. Like what the fuck ever.
He needs to turn himself into a goddamn asylum. That's what the fuck he needs to do. Shit.
Yeah, no. April, honey, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, get your arse up here. We need a
Yeah, April,
threesome.
we've missed you. Come on, get up here, damn it. Okay, you guys, I'm telling you, y'all watch using that name. He is like Beetlejuice. You
No,
say
he's
it more
deep
than three
down.
times,
No,
he show up. We've said it way too much.
no.
I'm really surprised he ain't in here
Berto
right
got beat
now.
down. Berto got fucking jumped and beat down last night. He's
He
sad and
did?
he's like, yeah, he's upset with Pauletta. Like he's
Well, see,
upset
you're
because
gonna have to tell me what happened because for one, I don't watch that, and it was probably
she
done
just,
later, and so I
yeah,
didn't even see it.
she
But I
just went
don't watch those
live.
channels.
She just went live just to go live, and just people were chilling, and I think I don't know if like Berto. I think she pulled up Berto first on panel, and he was talking normal. He was talking completely normal. Wasn't doing his retarded shit. But then I don't know. Somebody asked him something, and then the argument started. And then Jennifer Gurfey, you know who Jennifer is? Ghosty's bestie was up there.
No.
Um, and then I went up there. And then Berto came back up, and Berto was just rambling, just shit. So she put him backstage, and then he was in chat crying, whining about how Pauletta was listening to everybody else, and she was being like mind fucked by us against him. It's pretty
Wow.
interesting.
Good morning,
And then he
April. April.
hey,
Hold on, I have
Tia.
to say something to Tattoo real quick.
Okay.
Tattoo says this live is painful. Tattoo, now you're hurting my feelings. You know you're one of my OGs. You know I love you, and now you just hurt my feelings. I'm sad. You made me sad. Welcome, April. How are you, girlfriend?
I'm surviving. How are you? How you
Good. I bet
fly?
you waiting. You finally get in your place.
No, I haven't found one yet.
I thought you had a place that you
Thought you
were
said-
supposed to go
I
with
thought
November
so too.
1st.
It's a long story. It's a long
Uh,
story.
Hit me up on IG about it. If you just need to talk to somebody or whatever, April, just
I
hit me up
appreciate it.
later. I'm always here for you, lady. Sly,
Yeah.
why'd you get so quiet?
Huh, I'm here. Oh no, I'm here. I'm here.
Alrighty, I'm sitting
So,
here
April,
sniping with
are
you.
you April? Do you plan on doing snipage at all today
Oh, are they
with
going
Big
live
Back?
today?
Well, I think Big Back's back today,
Oh
and they're
yeah,
supposed to be
yeah.
going live.
I definitely plan on sniping them.
All right, I'll be fucking A. That's what's up.
Yeah, if you're gonna snipe, I'll be there, April. I was trying to make it. Was that this morning you did a live?
Yeah, I was live pretty much all night because I just couldn't
Yeah, I
sleep,
know.
and
I
I
seen you
slept.
last night before I went to sleep.
I
And I was
slept.
like, should I go in there? So
Yeah,
I
I
went
didn't get a
over and I
notification.
fell asleep listening. And then, like, when I got an alert this morning, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Is this from her thing last night or a new one? And then that's when I went live because I was late to my own live. So, but yeah, I always try to watch April's lives.
I appreciate it. But yeah, it's been a rough week. But yesterday I was so tired, I just passed the fuck out. I slept literally all day long. I hadn't done that in years. So,
You feel
Well,
better
that's
after?
good.
uh, I don't know. It's just all
Yeah,
fucked up.
it's kind of hard, especially when stress.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sending hugs. I love you, girl.
I love you
Yeah,
too.
I'm sending you prayers, love, and good vibes, hon. Like, if you need help with anything or whatever, just let me know, especially when it comes to like the housing stuff. I know a lot about housing. My oldest daughter did went to school for real estate and stuff, so I do know quite a
Ooh,
bit of like housing stuff and so if you need any advice in that arena, you can always get with me. I'll put my thing in
that's nice.
I'm gonna put my username to my IG in chat right it's all ran together though, but it separates it when I type it out. So,
Yeah.
well, I was hoping you wouldn't be mean to me, Tattoo, but you said this live is hurting you, and I said that hurts my feelings. So I'm glad you wouldn't be mean to me, and you didn't mean to hurt me. I love you, Tattoo Teardrop. Love you, love you.
We love us some
So,
tattoos.
What's
why? Wait, I
happening
have a
January
question.
7th?
I have a question for you and Sly for a minute. Did you
Yeah.
guys catch the beginning of my live?
Uh-uh.
No. No.
Okay.
When I came in is when I came in.
I usually just come in and then I rewatch after it's.
Yeah. If I
Okay.
missed it.
Well, the
I
picture
saw
I
the
had up,
tattoo
listen, the picture I had as my avatar.
right away what it was because I have a similar tattoo.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna be in love with
I
that
love
when you
yeah.
seen that. Like
Yeah.
you guys,
Yeah.
I took my daughter, she turned 18 last week and she graduated last week. So I had promised her like 8 months ago that, hey, I'll take you for your first tattoo. It'll be your birthday slash graduation present.
And I just want, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but is that on her rib cage?
No, it's down past her rib cage towards her hip. She wanted it
Okay,
on her rib
whatever,
cage, and I
wherever
told
it
her,
is, that's a
well,
sensitive spot. And she's a fucking
she wanted it
thug.
on her ribs, and I said, "No, you don't want it there because
Yeah,
this was her first
ribs are
And
tattoo."
she was
the most
Girl,
laughing.
I shit you not. Listen to this, Sly. Right? It's like I don't know, maybe like an inch away from like where her hip is. It's like in that side of your,
Yeah, that
on
shit
your
is
side, right?
sensitive.
This dude starts the tattoo, right? And I'm like thinking, oh my God, she's going to jump, whatever. She doesn't jump. She starts laughing. The dude had to pull up his needle and he's looking at me and she's cracking
Did it
up. She's like, it's
tickle?
in a ticklish spot. And
Oh
I
my
was
god.
like, yeah, I was like, it's in a ticklish spot now, but it will end up being somewhere else that it will hurt. She only had like two spots that she said it hurt. The rest of the time she was laughing, and I had to keep telling her, like, you cannot keep laughing.
Yeah,
You're
you
going to
can't
make
move.
this guy
Yeah.
mess up, and then he's going to have to correct whatever happened. I'm like, hold still, hold still, hold still. But even the tattoo artist, when he said, is this her first tattoo? And I was like, yeah, he was like astounded. She was fucking laughing. But
Right.
yeah,
Like the fuck?
but she did say, like, when it got to the sensitive parts, once the tattoo was all done, she looked at me and she's like, "Yeah, mom, you're right. I wouldn't have been able to make it through being on my ribs." I was like, "Yeah, I know." I was like, "I have over 30 tattoos. Like, I'm not gonna have you put something somewhere that's gonna be
Not for the first
extremely
time.
painful because then that might,
Well,
like
that
change your
could
mind
taint the
about
whole.
tattoos."
Yeah.
So
Your first tattoo, you want to take her easy.
yeah, well, that's why I said, because see, I have a huge one on my hip, and then it's like on the hip and the side of my ass, and then where her tattoo is, I have a pink feather there that has like a line with it that's got a heart on it. And my
Oh.
oldest daughter has the same tattoo in the same exact spot. Like if we stand together, like me behind her and her in front of me, and we lift up our shirt, they completely match up and everything. And that was done like above that because we kind of wanted it on our ribs. And then where my daughter kind of got afraid, she didn't want to do a rib, so we scooted it down a little bit. But I've been wanting my ribs done for a long time. But the ones I'm focusing on is on my right top of my leg, up on my thigh. I have
Ooh.
three
Right.
different skulls. I want to do that, like two of them are like they're not like cutesy skulls. Like the one has a blue bow on its head. The
A
other one
sugar
I
skull.
have is like a
Sugar skull.
purple skull and it's got like heart for eyes. And then I have my Adam Calhoun squad skull. It's all on that leg. So I want to do skulls all the way around that upper thigh to just do my upper thigh. So that's like the thing I'm working on
I
next.
can feel the pain just you talking about it. Ooh.
Girl, but the pain doesn't even hurt. Like to me, it doesn't even hurt.
Oh,
Like I don't like
It
they
don't.
offer you numbing, girl. They offer you numbing gel now where they'll fucking put
oh, they
numbing
do?
gel on you. They'll wait, yeah, it takes like 10, 15 minutes for it to take effect. They'll rub it
Yeah.
on you after, like, they'll put it on you and then they'll put your stencil on and then they'll let the medicine sit there for a minute, and they keep applying it as they go. I watched him do it to my daughter. He kept applying it
Oh.
in spots. And I was like, well, that's kind of bullshit because a lot of my tattoos were done in the late 90s, early 2000s, and like it was a coil gun. It didn't even like the new tattoo guns where they're all nice and quiet and barely hurt. Like a coil gun hurts like hell. But I was just like, and then I watched a fucking documentary, Sly. You know what some places tattoo studios are offering now? The tattoo is way more money. But there's certain tattoo shops that you can go to that they have a person there that will like put you asleep. Like they give you,
Oh
I
yes,
guess
they do.
like if you
Oh,
were gonna go
That's
to the dentist,
ridiculous. I'm
like
sorry. Like
oh,
yeah,
I've
I
I
got
was
just
like, if
saw
you
that.
gotta be put to sleep to get the
that's
Yes.
tattoo, then you
ridiculous.
don't need the fucking tattoo.
That's
If
Going through the
ridiculous.
pain is half of getting a tattoo.
I just watched something where a dude was getting like a full back piece, like to
Yeah.
his ass and like down his legs and shit. He got put asleep and got the whole thing done. I wouldn't. No fucking way. No fucking way. Because
Yeah.
when you waking up from that thing, you and that's a lot
Oh, your
of
body's
you
like
have to take
hamburger
care of
meat
that.
after waking up, like something to that,
Hell
especially
no.
when it's something that big and
I've got 6 tattoos and
I
none
want to
of
be a
the
meat.
none of them hurt.
I have over 30. I have like 32, 33, and there's only been two that really hurt. The one on the back of my neck hurt, and then like I have one at the bottom of my back, but it's right on my spine.
Yeah.
It's like a heart and tribal goes like down underneath it into a V, like towards my tailbone. And there was supposed to be tribal that went up the top of it, but because it hurt so bad on my spine, when I got up to look at like how much she had done, I was like, don't even put the top tribal pieces on there. You wouldn't even know it's not there. Like you wouldn't know it was there unless I told you. But that was done when I was 22.
Tribal was the
It was
in
done
thing
with
back
a
in my day.
coil gun. It was done with a coil gun, but my friend that came with me, because it was right on my spine and my bone, like my body kept shaking. So my friend had to like sit down on my lap, like straddle
Were
my
you
lap
twitch
and
like getting
push down on
twitches?
my shoulders to try to hold me still.
Oof.
Because even the tattoo artist was like, look, if you move and I hit myself with this needle, like I'm going to be pissed the fuck off. So I was like, well, let me see how much you have done. And she had everything done except the two tribal pieces that came up off the top of the heart. I was like, don't even put them on there. We're good. Like I shook so bad. And she said a
Damn.
lot of people will do that because it's your spine and it's bone on
Right.
bone. And she's seen grown men do it. But she's like, yeah, you were like real shaky. Like she's like, you were squirming a lot, but it came out really good.
The
But
one
those
on
were
the
the
back of
only two
my
that hurt.
the
Those were
one
the
on
only two that hurt.
the one on the back of my neck didn't hurt at all, but the ones that I got one behind each ear, now those kind of hurt a little bit because it's right there on bone. So, but other than that, none of them hurt.
Yeah, no, I have tons of them all over my body, and the
Pain
only
that
reason why my neck
tattoo.
hurt was because, like, I let my friend do it. He used to have a business airbrushing. Remember, like, when you go to the fair and you'll get like a shirt airbrushed? Well,
Yeah.
he had his own like airbrushing studio down on the beach because that was like a big thing back in the day to even get those shirts made, like, spring break, 1992, whatever. So he was a really good artist and he started tattooing and he was like, look, like I'll do whatever size tattoo you want for like 15 bucks, blah, blah, blah. Because at the time he was literally doing tattoos on himself and his girlfriend. He did like this big, huge back piece on his girlfriend. But I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll host a tattoo party. That way other people can get done. You're making a little bit of money and people can see your work. Well, I went first, and this joker, what made the tattoo hurt the worst was for
God.
one, when he needed to wipe away the ink, he sprayed me with straight rubbing alcohol and then rubbed the ink away with a dry paper towel.
Oh
That's
God.
why the one on my neck hurt. And it's so crazy because he sprayed it
What?
with rubbing alcohol and it's like it's still as dark as it was the day I had it done. Like you would have no idea that I had
Wow.
that thing since I was 22 years old. Like you would have no idea. It's still really dark.
But to rub it with
But
a
it, yeah,
dry paper
that's what fucking
towel?
hurt, dude. I was like, bro, you can't be wiping people with a dry paper towel, and you definitely shouldn't be spraying us with rubbing alcohol. That's why that one hurt. And then, of course, the other
Oh,
one hurt because it was on my right on my spinal cord. But none of my other ones hurt. Like I have them everywhere. I have one on the inside of my finger, shit
that
like
fuck off
that.
on the inside of my lip.
Yeah, see, I
You
won't. I was gonna do
you
that one
able to go like
time.
this and it's like, fuck you,
Yeah, I
bitch.
know. I wanted to do that when I was like 18, 19 years old, but then the more I thought about it, I was like I have to literally pull my lip down for you to see it. If you can't see it on your own, then like I have some that are in spots that you can't see. Like you could see if I had a swimsuit on, but if I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, there's a lot of
Yeah.
my tattoos that are covered up versus me wearing a swimsuit. But I was going to do that, and my friend did hers. And the guy went over it like 10 times when he did it.
What?
And then, like a week later, she went to show me, and like half of it was gone. She had it done like 4 different times. And
Oh,
that's why
well,
I was like, yeah, no, I was like, if this is something I'm always going to have to get touched up, why even
when it
have it?
comes
Because
to
I got
like
to
your
pull my lip
mouth
down.
and it like because I tried to get tattoos on the inside of my finger, and for some reason my skin just wouldn't hold the ink. Like
Well,
they
I
went over
have. Are you
the
talking about like the sides of your finger or like the inside of the palm of your hand? Oh, okay. Hold
like
on. I'm gonna turn
mustache.
on my camera. My hair looks crazy. Hold on.
I
I'll
do
show
too, but
you
I
where
don't
mine
know.
is. I'll show you where
But
mine
yeah,
is.
I
Hold
tried
on.
to get like mustaches, and like half
I'll
of
show
it's
you what the fuck's going on. There we go. What the hell's going on
it,
here?
You
but
would get
yeah,
mustaches.
yeah, yeah. So I could go like this, but it's not the fucking yeah. It's my dad like to do different things with his
Oh,
facial hair.
okay. Okay.
That's why, yeah. So I
That's
grew up
cool.
playing with
Okay.
his
That's cool.
mustache.
Hold on. Let
Yeah.
me take my ring off.
Okay. Because he even said like it could take a lot of times doing them on your hand. Oh yeah, I see it. Yes. I have a stupid dot that I did too. I didn't think it was gonna stay. What is that? Is that a year?
It's it's a month and a day. It
Okay.
says it's
I love it.
it was the day I married my girl's father, the guy I was married to for 15 years. It's our month and day of the day we got married.
I
But
love
the
that.
person that did that, they had to go over that like 10 times because the first time they did it, they only went over it 5 times, and within 2 days, half of the number was gone.
Yeah, my
So
shit's
we, um, okay, I'm turning my camera off because I'm scary this morning.
I'm always scary. I got
me too.
that
Oh
one,
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
Oh yeah,
that
my
stays
arms are
nicely.
all
the
done up. My
A.
arms are all done up, but
Is that for
this is
Alabama?
the only finger tattoo I have, and it's
I
on
love
the
your
inside.
headphones.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
those
got
are
some blue
cute.
beats. I want different colored
Oh,
ones.
Sly, I have
Yeah.
something to say to you, girl.
Yes.
You
Oh,
know
and I
how
haven't checked my IG yet. I'm so I know you sent me something and I haven't checked yet. I have to
okay,
look.
yeah, no, but that's
She's
not the
bad
thing.
about that.
You
Yes,
know
I'm horrible.
how No, you know how forever, for like the last couple of months, I was like, hey, get with me on IG. Like, I can't find you, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Because I thought you were going by like, slap by Sly. And then I was like, okay, it's not that. Let's see if it's keeping it real 24/7. No, it wasn't that. Do you want to know why I couldn't find you?
What?
Because your IG name is your real fucking name. I'm
Shut
typing in
up.
all her. I'm like, I
Wait,
know she uses this name and this name. I'm like, why can't I find this bitch? She
is it
finally sends
really?
me. Yeah,
It
you sent
is.
me a
It
thing
is.
saying, "Hey, it's me, Sly," and I look at the fucking name and it's your fucking real name. I was
Your
like, well, no
first
wonder I
and
couldn't
last
find her on
name.
IG.
Wait, it shouldn't
I'm
be
sitting
my
there
per
looking for your fake
It's your
YouTube
first and
name
last
to
name,
you.
Sly.
it,
No.
Really?
It is.
Okay, because damn, I
It
thought I
is.
changed
I just
it.
don't want anyone to say her name out loud, but
Oh no,
it
it's fine.
is her
Everybody
first
knows.
name.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
We've all
Yeah,
been doxxed here.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I know we've all been doxxed, but
I didn't.
still.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I yeah. Well,
that's
that would
why
be
I
a
did
good
not
reason why.
find you, girl. I was
So
going crazy thinking like I was mental. I was like, because I went to my block list, I was like, there's nobody blocked on my IG. Like, why can I not find her? So I hit up Becky. I hit up Becky and I'm like, hey, do you have Sly on IG? She's like, yeah. I was like, what does she go by? She's like, keeping it real 24/7. So I go to do that one and I'm like, Becky, it's
that's what
not that.
it is.
And she's like, no. She's like, then I don't know. But no, like literally. It is. It's your first and last name. That's
It
what it
is.
showed up as when
It's
you sent me
always
that
been that
message
for
saying
me.
it's me,
Well, what's
Sly. That's the
what's the
username.
picture? What is the
A
picture? Is
picture
it
of you and your daughter.
okay? That's it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure there ain't no fucking some other shit out there that I don't know about. Okay.
No, but it's
Oh,
just
it's
your real
you.
name, but it's the picture of you and your daughter.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And
Well,
the
now
only reason why I knew that was because you sent me a message saying, hey, this is Sly. And then when I looked at the username, I was like, well, there you go. No wonder I thought I was going mental.
sorry.
Sly's over here
No,
laughing at me like, I'm going to let
I
her try to
think
figure it out like she's Sherlock Holmes.
I think Brookie goes live today with the lesbian drama.
Oh, with her and
With the what
Chaos.
drama? I'm sorry.
Brookie and Chaos are girlfriends,
Yeah,
allegedly.
it's called Facts/Rumors. Let's talk about it. 10 a.m. Central.
Oh, that's soon.
Oh, it's 10:21 here and Brookie's on my time. Can somebody go and look and see if she's
No,
live?
it
Because she
shows
still
my
has the
time.
same
When somebody
time.
sets up a premiere, it shows it in my time. It starts at 10 my time.
Yeah, it's only 9:21 by me.
It's
Well, it's
9:21 here.
10:21 here. It's
She's
10:21
not
here,
live.
and
I'm sitting here
Brookie's on
looking.
the
I'm look.
same
No,
time
I'm look.
zone.
No, no, no. I'm looking at her page, Cassie. She's not live. She don't go live till
Okay.
10 Central.
Okay. All right. Because I just know me and her are on the same time zone. So I guess I'll have to check that out. For one, I didn't
Probably just
know
a bunch of
Chaos was
bullshit.
a chick, and I didn't know they were dating. So
Nobody did. Nobody
RHEC
did. Nobody cares.
squad
Everything. It
says,
all happened in my chat the other night. It was quite entertaining.
hold on, and I'll let you go into that, April. I'm just trying to answer this. I don't know if it's a question or who he's saying this to. RHEC, are you asking me to check my IG requests? Is that what you're asking me to do? Okay, tell me the story now. I need the tea. Give me the tea, April.
No,
I was just doing a regular music live, and Brookie come in there, and Chaos come in there, and they were being all lovey dovey, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then Bird come in there, and Bird said, y'all motherfuckers better keep my name out your motherfucking mouth, or it's gonna get interesting real quick
oh,
up in this bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
that's
And
what's up, bud.
I was just sitting here reading comments. I didn't say shit. I might have asked a couple questions, but yeah, and it was just them going back and forth pretty much. And now Brookie's doing this live today talking about facts and stuff because Burden's like, I got your facts, bitch. So
Oh, she
and
got some
Bird
facts, all
and
right.
Bird said they better watch out what they say in this live, because then she's gonna go live and bring out some facts.
Yep,
So it's on like Donkey Kong,
it
folks.
sure the fuck is.
Ding
Yeah,
ding
right.
ding.
Well, they were supposed like Chaos and Brookie were supposed to meet this weekend. That's what she said on the
Oh,
live on
Already
Friday.
met. They're only 3 hours apart. They didn't
Allegedly.
ate each other out and everything. They said.
ew,
No,
yeah, come on. I don't want to think about that this early in the
You
morning.
talk
Ugh.
about flipping a penis inside out. I mean, come on.
I mean,
I
they
mean, I
captured the
wonder if they
picture of them
got
kissing each other for
Sly.
fuck's
Did
sake.
you loan them your purple wing wang that hooks to the wall?
No, it's
Are
still
you
stuck on
renting
the
it
wall
out
where I
to
left
lie?
it.
You're renting it out to make extra money. I know what you're doing here, lady. I see it.
Share my dong. I don't share my dongers.
Yeah, your dongers with the girth.
Yeah. No, that son of a bitch is still stuck to the wall where I left him.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if you sent it to them, then they could technically say that they had a threesome with you, Sly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl, I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
No,
with
that's funny that you say that because I don't know whose live chat we were in. We were in somebody's, and Brookie was like, "Yeah, you wanna." She asked me if I wanted to have a threesome with her.
What?
That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, something about with Sly. You don't wanna. We were. It wasn't. We were talking about something. We were talking about threesomes. I don't remember why or where the fuck we were or what the fuck we were even. I don't
She
know.
wanted you to do a threesome with who?
Her and Chaos. She was just joking.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
it was just she was just joking. It was just joke conversation.
All jokes, folks.
At the time that she had said it, I had no idea what the hell had happened in your chat,
Oh.
And then I think Pauletta was live and Bird had said a couple things like, yeah, they best just zip it, leave my name out of it, or I'm going to bring the fucking facts.
Right.
Well, if I were them, I would leave Bird's name out of it because from what I saw, it don't look good for them. I'm just saying.
Uh-oh. I don't know shit. I don't talk to people like that in the back streets.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know why people got to fake the funk. That's all. I'll leave it at that.
Oh.
But yes, when you have time, check your IG. You'll like what's there. You'll like what I sent you.
Okay, I will.
Let me see what Jen is saying real quick. I'm gonna light it up.
That was
That's
funny.
still my fave Sly throwback when she slapped the dildo on the
What's up,
wall and
Crystal?
smacked herself in the face with it. I died. Good morning, Crystal with the K. Love you, honey.
What's up, Crystal?
Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you had a good Mother's
I
Day
know
and
it's been a
stuff.
while
It's been a while.
since I could. I love this song.
That's whatchamacallit.
Damn.
Sly, we were
yeah, Aaron
counting on
Lewis.
you to do the next line. We were gonna do like a whole thing. Damn it,
Oh,
Sly dropped the ball.
like all I could think of was the name Aaron Lewis. That's all I kept saying was in my head. I couldn't think of the words.
Did you all
The
know?
name of the
I
band
don't
is
know his
Dane.
name. Listen, I
Oh,
don't know his name. You guys
I
might
love
know his
Aaron Lewis.
name. It's the lead
Oh,
singer from Three Doors Down.
No, I thought it was Stained.
No,
oh no,
not that was Stained. I'm talking about something completely different a minute.
Oh,
Okay. You
okay.
guys have heard of the band Three Doors Down, right?
Yeah.
of course.
Okay, the lead singer to that band, he was just on IG. I guess they had all these tour dates set up for this year. He
Okay.
got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and has canceled all of his
Oh
shows.
no.
Yeah, the
Damn.
lead singer of
Kind of
Three
like
Doors
Biden.
Down.
Biden
When
got
Joe
he did
Biden.
the
Joe
he did
Biden
the
got
rectal.
video,
cancer. He's got
Sly,
prostate cancer.
he did the video himself. That dude is fucking like as skinny as you are now, Sly. Like
Damn.
he's got long. He's let his hair grow out, which he's gonna lose that as soon as he starts his chemo. But yeah, his face is like all sunken in. Like there's no weight on his face. You can tell he's really sick, really sick. And he was on there like, unfortunately, I have to cancel
Oh,
our
that's
tour dates. All of our fans will get reimbursed. I'm so sorry. And it was like everybody that was there at the live are like, dude, we're not mad that you have to cancel a tour date. It's not like, oh, you're a drug addict and had to go into a fucking rehab and that's why you're canceling tour dates, or you're just so fucked up you just
right.
don't go to the date.
Damn, that's sad. I don't really listen to Three Doors Down, so I don't. But
When my best friend died,
Hold on.
we played
Slide.
three. We played.
You ain't heard. I'm here without you, baby. But you're
yes,
still on my lonely
yes,
mind.
yes, I
That's
know that
Three Doors
song.
Down.
Okay, yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
I
We
mean,
played.
yeah, it's not
We
my
played when my
jam.
best friend died. We played three different songs from Three Doors Down. But hold on, let me read Crystal's thing. Been working overtime getting ready for my daughter's graduation party Thursday this weekend. Congrats to your daughter as well, Cassie. Yeah, Crystal, she graduated Friday that just passed, and before that, earlier in the week, she had turned 18 years old. So, Sly, this is for you.
Okay.
Ice and Fire said add her on IG, and there it is. I'll leave it pinned up.
Okay. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah,
You can drop it.
Crystal, congratulations to your daughter, and congratulations. You're going to be a proud mama. I
Yeah,
was a proud
congratulations.
mama. So, in April, what? You have what? 2 more years before your son graduates, or a year? Or am I completely off?
A year.
A year. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is he doing all right?
I guess. Hadn't heard from him.
Is he still living with your mom?
Yep.
Uh, I'm not gonna make you say shit you want to say. So go back to this live that you had in this big eruption of crap that
Oh, that's
happened.
all it was. They just had words back and forth in chat. That's all it was.
Uh, oh, hold on. Let me see if that's seeing that Sly again. She fell off.
So I
Girl, I don't
accidentally
know
kicked
what happened to
myself.
your ass.
I kicked myself. I was writing down Ice and Fire's IG.
I figured it had something to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
thank you, Ice
accidentally.
and Fire. Congrats to everyone that has a kiddo that is graduating in 2025. If your kid is turning 18 in 2025, congrats,
Yeah, my
congrats.
son turns 18 in August. So
August what? Is he a Leo?
29.
He's a Leo.
What up, JM?
29.
What's up, JM? Yeah, 29.
Hey, so what happened with Paula? Paula can't stand her little puppet
Birdo.
Birdo anymore.
I guess.
She kept kicking him off and telling him, "You got to let people talk and all this shit." Well, how come you can't tell him that he's fucking mentally ill, Paula?
And he's been over talking to people for months.
Yeah, like
Oh
you
yeah,
just
he
now
does.
decided to have a little common sense and tell that fucking freaky motherfucker that he can't overtalk everybody and call it a win.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's for damn sure,
He
JM.
put
I agree with
y'all
you.
that day Sly and him was going at it, and that wild live I had where we all
You
was
know?
over talking each other on purpose just to fuck
Yes.
with him.
Yeah.
Like he left 352 messages in my private chat,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. He just kept going and going and
Dude,
going.
he did that to me. Listen, he did that to me. That was the day Sly was on my panel, okay? Sly was up here. Well, she kept reading his comments. Like, I wasn't going to entertain him. So, and I would not let him on panel. Like, I refused, right? So Sly's like, can I respond to some of his comments? I'm like, I don't care, but I'm not, dealing with it. And fucking by the end of my show, I had, because I didn't open them on my side, I had 64 fucking messages from that jackass. And I was only live like an hour and a half. So go figure. Marianne, I see you. I love you.
That's what he does. He
Marianne,
does that to
you know,
everybody. Every fucking panel that little fucking freak of nature goes on.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
kills it. He ruins it.
Yes.
yeah, he does. That's why I won't let him on my panel. It's like, why am I going to let somebody on my panel that screams and yells over everyone? Nobody can get in a word in edgewise, but he screams so loud you can't even understand what the fuck he's saying.
Right.
JM,
I
I was
mean, shit,
hoping that he
Book's
would come
doing
up
a
on your
drunk
panel.
rant.
It
Book's
really
doing a
was.
drunk rant, slap assed, fucking completely shit faced, and you can understand him more than you can understand fucking, you know, Pink when he's up here screaming and yelling. You know? So
Hey, Marion.
I'm so glad to see Marion in here. I love you, girl.
Oh, he
But
tried to come
yeah,
up on mine, Sly. He tried to come up.
Oh, he
He
did?
wanted the link for the one that I did a couple of days ago. I wouldn't drop it. He did come up on one of them, but
Oh,
I
he
had
did.
to. I kept it private because I dropped the N word a couple of times.
Okay. Dang.
It's
Okay.
on Rumble.
Fuck. I don't have fucking
What
Rumble.
Rumble
Damn it.
channel?
Yeah, I don't do Rumble either.
I do.
No.
What
Fuck.
Rumble channel is it? I do.
I thought
It's
somebody said he came up on your panel, and I was watching, and I'm like, I
what
didn't
is
see
my
him come
Rumble?
on.
I
What
think it's
is it? Square
Truthers
Archive?
Reborn, or I can't. I don't remember what it is, but it's a Square Work Media's channel that it's on.
Oh,
Name of the
Yeah,
channel is
the
Square
one
Work
that I
Media's.
was watching, you block, like you're like, I don't block, and I don't block people, and you don't kick people, and you like Berto was got, and I was hoping, I thought that was the one where he came up, but he didn't. And I'm like, God damn it,
Yeah, there was another one that came up.
fucking A.
It's been a couple of weeks back. It was on a Saturday too. But why
Oh
is he
shit.
here? If the motherfucker, nobody likes him in this whole fucking sector. The people at Marty's, well, not Marty's anymore since he died, but the Cyrax people tolerate him, and I don't know why. I mean, that's where he came from. He needs to just go back over there and stay with them, but
Yeah.
they'll tolerate him.
Yeah,
Ain't
I
nobody
can't
gonna
deal with
tolerate
it.
him over talking over here.
No,
I can't deal with it.
he was in Pauletta's last night, and he is fucking hell bent that he is staying here and he is pushing the trans awareness. That's what he
Well,
said. Those were like his last words.
Oh my god! Like we
Yeah.
don't know
Paula,
anything about trans people. Get the fuck
No,
out.
he
Paula's
calls us
gonna be the only
trans.
one that lets him on panel.
Yep. I
If
used
that's
to, but
how,
then
I
I
mean,
just blocked him, and I don't block people like that. But man, I had to.
yeah,
I
I
can't.
do have Birdo blocked. Like, I don't block people, but I have him blocked on certain shit. Like I did finally unblock him because, like, I try not to block anyone. I don't do the bitch thing about putting sub mode on or
I don't. I've
any
never. I
of
don't even
that
know how to
crap.
do that. I don't
I
even
don't
know
But
how
either.
like,
to.
I don't know how to do it either. I don't know how to do it either. But like, he can bitch
It's
and
like,
whine only once in my chat, but he will never be on my panel. Like, he is the hugest panel killer ever.
yeah, I don't know why anybody would even have him on panel.
JM, what happened? JM dropped off.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't even know what I've never seen. Right, motivated. Exactly. Exactly.
Motivated, got it. Hit the nail on the head.
Yes. And then he like says he's winning.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's winning, but Cassie, when you called it a banana split, girl, I about died.
But it's true. I mean, that's like how they kind of like, that's what it looks like when you have it done. Like, no joke. I'm not lying.
It's crazy.
So he's
It's like,
got a
why would
banana
you want to
split
do
cock.
that? Like, why would you want to? I mean, listen, I don't care if you want to be trans. I don't care if you want to be, lesbian. Like, that's your own preference, and that doesn't, make you a bad person or anything like that. So I don't really care. I don't care if you identify as a fucking number 2 pencil for all I give a
There was
shit.
this other dude
I'm
that was
not the
on
one that has to
Brookies.
live
This
your life.
motherfucker
It's
said he
you that lives your
identified
life,
as a
not me.
fox.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't care what anybody identifies as because that's their life. They have to live it. But when this guy blatantly, when we know that he's a male, and then says, oh no, a doctor changed my DNA and oh, I have a period, it's humanly impossible.
The science
Am I
is
correct,
lying,
Dan?
y'all.
I'm
The
going to mute.
science
So,
ain't
Dan,
sciencing.
Yeah, don't believe the science. It's all fucking lies. Men aren't men. Women aren't women. Don't believe it. Don't believe the
But
hype.
no, there was this dude on Brookies that said he identified as a fox, bro.
Was he for real?
Yeah, he was
y'all
for real.
hold it down a minute. I got to go grab a drink.
Okay, get that by you.
He's called a furry.
Oh yeah, that shit.
One of
Maybe
them
that's what
weirdo
Bumby
motherfuckers. Weirdo.
is. That what Bumby maybe is? A furry
Maybe.
with that picture and the squirrel tail and shit. And she's all obsessed with like stash bears and teddy bears and like the fuck.
Did you see that picture of her, JM?
He had to
He
have.
might have walked away.
Yeah.
Bambi
You saw
dressed
the
like a squirrel.
squirrel.
Yeah, I saw it.
Fucking dumbass.
Hey. I want to like, I would love to like, I would really love to meet Bambi and AJ. I would love to be like a fly on the wall in that nasty fucking house. You know what I'm saying? And just like, whew. I can't
feel
imagine.
sorry for AJ.
Oh, I do too, because I can't imagine being a 21-year-old man who has his own home because of whatever situations, accusing his own mother of killing his dad, and then that bitch, like, you know, basically, just living in his shit and telling, she told him basically his feelings were bullshit. Like, I couldn't believe that shit.
It's crazy.
She needs her ass kicked just for that shit. Those text messages, you see those, April?
Yep.
Yeah, that was some fucked up shit.
All right, I'm back now. Sorry, thank y'all.
Yeah, you got your bayous?
Yeah, I just had to grab a drink. I had to get a thing of water. So Square has been caught
No.
looking at furry
That's
porn.
gross.
That's scary.
What?
That don't
This is
I
sound
just
funny looking at
highlighted
a
Marianne's comment. Do you see what it said?
he can cut his peen off and dress like a female, but he's
No, it
oh,
says Caparo caught Square looking at furry corn. I'm
porn.
not going to use the right word
Oh,
because
his
I don't know
tabs.
what gets you in trouble anymore or
Wait,
not.
he left his fucking tabs open? Of course he did. One,
Of
like
course.
twice when I was on panel with him, porn started fucking playing. And I'm like, yo, dude, like, and he's like, what? No, that was a video game. No, motherfucker, that was some porn. What the fuck, bro?
I know. He's such a damn lie, and he's so creepy. Why would you even have
It was a
those kind
skit.
of
It was
tabs
a troll.
open when you're fixing to do a live? Because we all
Right.
know
He
how
didn't
he
do that.
gets messed up on his shit and then doesn't remember what he's doing or forgets what he's doing, and then fucking he falls asleep, and all of a sudden we're watching Debbie Does Dallas, you know?
Yeah.
I knew that
Well, how
gets you
many
to
times has
laugh.
he porn bombed himself? How the fuck do you porn
JM
bomb
would know that
yourself?
question.
Yeah,
Can you answer that question, sir?
It's not a question.
no.
No, I'm saying.
Question.
I'm like, wait, what are we doing?
No, Sly
Am I
asked
tripping?
the question. Sly had asked the question,
Am I being
April.
punked?
Yeah. Am I being porn
April.
bomb
April.
yourself?
Sly had said something about squares she wanted to know, and I said
Oh,
that would
okay.
be a JM question.
My bad.
I
Oh,
wasn't talking about in the chat. Sly legit asked a question about Square, and I said that would be something JM would know because I don't.
oh. And then he pulled his he nodded. I mean, he was snoring. He was fucking snoring. You could hear him snoring, and he's like, ha, 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 I trolled you all. You watched me. Like, fucking weirdo. Like, who has the time to do this? A bum. A bum. A bum has the time. Square. Jesus Christ, did everybody go fucking mute at once? What the hell? Am I tripping? That ain't all he is doing.
So I said,
He's,
am I tripping?
am I tripping? Am I tripping? I shouldn't be
What are you
tripping.
tripping about?
All of a sudden, everybody went silent, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well, I had my mic muted while you guys were talking
Oh,
because it's just that way there's not like a lot of reverb or anything. But
my
I'm
bad.
sorry, I didn't mean to go quiet. Didn't mean to scare you there, Sly. But
Dude,
yeah, that's crazy to me. But for for that dude to be like, "Oh yeah, I totally had my DNA changed." Really?
right,
How? Because you don't strike me to be the type of person that would even have enough money to even fucking do something like that.
right. He still got his Adam's apple. Okay.
Oh yeah,
He isn't, yeah, well, he says he's fully transitioned. I don't know how he's fully transitioned because if you still have your Adam's apple
You sound like a
and
fucking man.
yeah, like I don't know how you're, and he looks like, I mean, he still looks like a dude.
yeah,
He's an ugly woman, that's for sure. So you should go back to
yeah.
looking like a dude because you're
Yeah,
a
but I
dude.
mean,
Sir.
like I always say, like, even though he's annoying and all that, I really don't care what anybody's like preference is. Like
I
I said, if
don't
you
either.
want to be a number two pencil, be
Just
a
don't
number two
argue.
pencil,
Don't argue with fucking science, okay?
Yeah, you
Because
can't
that's
say
what he
you
fucking
got your
does.
DNA changed. And JM, here we go.
He
I'm gonna
meant
ask
it.
you a
He fucking
question.
meant it.
And listen, it's a stupid question because we already all know the answer. But because JM is in the medical field, I'll let him do it. Fucking this dude JM is saying that he's gets a period. Okay? Even if he has his wing wang done as a banana split and turned inside out, you tell me how this dude's gonna have a freaking period when he doesn't have tubes, ovaries, or a
Hemorrhoids.
cervix or a uterus. So, JM, you want to handle this one of the newest lie that Birdo's told?
Yeah, I mean, that ain't happening. That shit's a fucking, it's a wound. It's not a natural opening. That's what
Yep.
the body sees it as too. The body sees it as a wound and it tries to close it up. That's why they have to keep something in it. Like
You keep going back.
these motherfuckers tell this shit. They don't tell the whole story. Like that shit, the body, the body tries to close that shit up constantly. So they have to keep something in there.
Yep.
They have to use a fucking vibrator, whatever the fuck it is, to keep it open. If they don't, it will close up.
Yeah, it's medically and scientifically impossible for a man to have a period ever.
And what would the period be shedding? Because the period is the uterus shedding the lining. What's it shedding?
Exactly.
We don't have a uterus for a fucking period to shed the lining. So I don't get it. I don't understand what he's lying that saying that shit for.
Because he's fucking mentally ill.
Yeah, because
Well,
we
there's
all
that.
know that's completely humanly impossible. Like I said, Jam, before you came back, I said if he really did have a period, then he should be a fucking multimillionaire, like being at a Harvard fucking medical school and letting them fucking like him being a medical marvel if he could
Oh,
actually have a period. So
Well,
I
I'd
think
like to
it's
hear the
money and
reason. I'd
fun.
like to hear what his excuse is for having a period.
he
Like,
said
do I
he
believe you
said that
bleed? Yeah,
the doctor gives him something to make him have his period. That's what he said over at Pauletta's one time.
but it's not.
That
It's
would be estrogen, and that wouldn't cause a period.
Right.
So
Yeah, it's not like that fucking wound is leaking out the old egg and the uteral
Oh,
lining. It's just not.
ugh.
That's sickening just to think about. It's a
It
fucking
is. It
scabbed
is.
over wound.
Ugh. I didn't think of it like that until you
Mo
just
said,
fucking
"Well,
said it.
this took a hard right to weird
Yes.
town."
Like I didn't.
Well,
Yes.
I
That it's
mean, but it's
true.
true. That's
It's
why
very.
I
It's
wanted
so
JM
true.
to weigh in on it because it is true. It is like an open
Oh,
wound. It is like how I said, how they banana
does
split
have to
it.
keep going and getting it.
Yeah.
You know.
I do know,
Oh,
like it is there. I think it's something called something spacer is like what they use to try to keep it open. But Jam's right;
oh,
it is like an open wound. and there's no way that he can bleed or have a period. He has nothing, just like JM is correct. He has no women, anything to do
Yeah,
that. But
the
then on
fucking
top of
canal
it, to
doesn't
say the
connect.
doctor changed his DNA, like you'd have to be rich as fuck to like you'd have to have Donald Trump money to fucking
The
try to have
canal,
all of your
Lives with his
DNA
mother,
changed.
the
but
canal
he
they
does
create,
mix.
it doesn't connect to anything. It's just a hole. It's just a fucking hole. It's a gaping wound that
Yes.
doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't connect to the inside at all. It's just a hole. Like it's not like it's
Oh,
connected to something. They put the urethra, so he can piss and all that shit, but it doesn't connect to anything else in the body.
you hear that, Birdo?
Yeah.
Where the
See,
woman
you
has a
know things.
cervix, a real woman has a cervix and the uterus is behind the cervix and the canal connects to all that. And that's where the blood flow comes from when a woman has that time of the month is comes out the cervix and then down the canal and out. I mean,
Amens
yeah,
to the.
it's fucking gross, but that's natural. That's natural for a woman to do that every month. It's not natural for him to have a gaping wound that he has to put a fucking piece of
Oh,
whatever plastic in.
Imagine wanting to be the opposite sex so bad that you get whole surgery and you lie about having a period just to try to be the opposite sex.
it's
Sad.
yeah,
That's that
it
mental
is.
illness.
Yeah.
And we live
I
in the day and
asked.
time where these doctors are not being, used to. If a doctor did some shit like that, that'd be violating their Hippocratic oath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Now
I mean,
it's
like,
just
I don't
widely
care.
accepted.
yep.
Yeah,
Now
now
it's
now
if the
doctors
doctors
they let
don't do it.
kids they'll let kids start
Yep,
having the surgery
yep,
and shit.
yep.
Those parents
Yeah.
need to be whooped.
Yes.
They need to
Well,
be
I don't
prosecuted.
care
That's
what
child
anyone
abuse.
wants to
Facts.
do. If they're an adult, I don't care what they want to do. I don't care what they
No, but there's
identify
people
as.
out
That's
there
fine with
letting
me.
their
But
youngins like
don't
5, 6.
blatantly make up lies about like, oh, I have a period, and oh, they're giving me medicine to have a period. It's not humanly possible. Like, don't make up shit to try to prove that you're like more of a woman than man, like, because that's kind of sounds like what he's trying to do. And no doctor can completely change your DNA. It's just impossible. They'd have to drain every inch of blood out of you
Them
and
chromosomes
fill
ain't gonna
you up
change.
with other
Right,
people's
right.
blood,
In a
so
thousand
that's
years, when
always
if
part of
they dig you up, bro, you're still gonna be a dude, Henry. So
Well, let's face it. Henry fits right in with Square and the Gene Team and Bambi and all. He fits right in. He's right at home. He's right where he needs to be.
he
Because I
fits in
mean,
with
they're all a bunch of
Bumby,
fucking freaks.
Harold. He'd match in well with Harold and Bumby. They'd accept him with open arms too.
Oh, I bet you they would. But no, not the rabbit deer, because you know how she always speaks over everybody and has to have the loudest voice on the panel. She wouldn't want Birdo up there because of the way Birdo would actually be able to scream over her. So
But
yeah, I
Birdo
don't
can
ever
speak
see that
normal.
happening.
He can
Yeah,
speak
he did it
normal.
on Paula's. And let's face it,
Yes.
it'd be a matter of time before Bambi had been unchanged her mind and agreeing with him because just like anybody else that confronts her, there was a guy that got on her panel confronted her about her political bullshit and where
Why
she
that
was
was
all
good.
anti-Trump and couldn't stand Trump and he started talking about Trump and oh well Trump's not that bad. She just flip-flops in the middle of flip-flopping. She flip-flops.
That was a good one. I saw that one.
He's in
Wanted
the
to grab
middle
that
of
link
flip
so
flopping.
goddamn
She
fast,
fucking
but
flop.
Yeah. Like I said, the link's pinned, anyone can grab it. So, but we know none of those people will. Like Harold won't grab it, the
big back,
rabbit deer
bumpy.
won't grab it. I won't let
Big
Birdo
man.
grab it. That's like my two rules. Everybody knows my two rules are if you come in
Yeah,
my
I
back
ain't
chat
Birdo
with
ain't
an
never coming
alt
on my shit.
name and I don't know you, you got to turn your camera on just for me. Otherwise, the only other rule is I don't let Birdo on my panel because he kills your whole show. Like I'm not gonna have him up here screaming and yelling over me when you can't even understand what he's trying to make a point on. And then you're going to lie and try to say with a straight face to a real woman that you having a period and we ain't supposed to fall on the ground of laughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't wait to see Berto on Jam's panel.
Oh God, that would be hilarious,
That's
Jam. That would
yeah,
be
shit.
so hilarious. Oh, it would be good with JM and Rich and him on and Berto. Like that would be fucking
Where is Rich? I
hilarious.
haven't seen him. I haven't,
I
or
just
maybe.
seen him not this last live that JM did, but the one before that he was at. Wasn't he, JM? I could have
Oh,
sworn he was.
okay.
Hey, Slap.
What's up,
Yeah.
Slap? Oh, okay. Maybe I
He
missed. Maybe
goes
I missed.
live in 5 minutes. It says.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'll end before
Oh,
Brookie's thing. That way, if everybody wants to check out Brookie's, Sly, drop her link to me in IG. Don't drop it in here because
ooh,
if I try to go to it from here, it's going to take me out of StreamYard.
oh,
But if you could
Brookie's?
send me, yeah, if you could send me Brookie's link.
I know. Okay.
Anyone
Yeah.
that has me on IG, if you know what Brookie's link is, please, please,
Yeah, I'm
please
gonna
send
mute
it to
and
me.
I'll do it right now. I'll send it
All
to you. So
right.
just give me a sec.
There's Ghosty JM, our best friend, finally made it. I was worried he wasn't going to get to talk to us today, but he's here now. Hello, Ghost of Shadows. How are you today, sir? My feelings were really hurt, Ghost. I thought you weren't going to show up today. I'm so glad you did.
What's Nutjob talking about? Fusion Stream Square's last live where he trolled us. Huh?
I don't know. JM, do you watch a lot of fusion stuff? Was there ever a thing where the Square trolled all of us? Thank you, Sly. Jam, I
No,
will
I
mute
mean
All
you
right, you
right
should
he
have
went
me.
now.
live. He was live the other night, and he said something about he had let me up or whatever. So I asked him for the link, and then I went to bed because he went silent and stayed silent for like 30 minutes or I don't know. Well, no, he was silent for the
He was
rest of the night,
trolling.
but
He was
I wasn't
trolling.
gonna sit there and wait. So I just got up and went to bed. Normal time. I didn't wait on
But
him
he
because
thinks
I
everybody watched it. He thinks everybody sat there.
like the whole night. Yeah, he's dumb as
Yes.
fuck.
Yes.
That's it. That's how he thinks. So he thinks people actually sit and
Yes.
watch him.
The fuck?
Ain't nobody sitting there watching somebody do nothing for 9 hours, whatever it was.
It was a long
But hey,
time.
whatever he's got to tell himself, make himself feel better, I guess. I don't know.
It is a skit. He's pulling a
Yeah,
gobble.
no
He's
shit.
pulling a gag bird. Fag bird.
Ghost
I said
says he was talking to the screen recorder.
I wanna has Merle or anybody made a statement after that video of her mammy trying to hand her some what looked like cocaine or pills to me? Do we
Girl,
know?
listen. They can't afford cocaine. They're fucking doing some bathtub
It
fucking
was it
math.
like some was it
That's
looked
what
like
that
either
shit
a
was.
shit ton of white pills or like
I thought it was a shit ton of math. Sorry, just putting it out there. Bathtub math up in BA is really easy to get cheap.
a bathtub meth.
I call it math, okay? Because I'm not sure what words we're allowed to use and what words we can't use anymore on YouTube, damn it.
Oh, I think you can use. I
Yeah,
just
that was
say
me.
meth.
Nobody
Meth.
chatted at all motivated. So, like, the whole time he was asleep, nobody even chatted in his chat. Like, I would
No.
have said all kinds of fucked up shit about him if I knew he was asleep. Just to do it to fucking piss him off when he woke up.
Oh, he said he lost service too. Oh, so he was trolling. He lost service. Okay.
Sleeping. And
Yeah,
Crystal says, yes, he said it was a skit and it
skit.
was weed. Yeah, there's
I knew
white
it.
weed apparently.
White weed. Oh, okay, okay. Because he's got
Yeah,
the
she's
hookup.
talking about the Melinda thing. Yeah, okay,
Oh
yeah, I'm
wait, wait,
sure.
wait, wait, wait,
Totally.
wait. What? They're saying that was white weed? That
Uh, is that what they're saying,
is not
Crystal?
a skit.
Crystal, am I right that you're talking about Melinda and her mom
She
and
has
what
to be.
happened?
Because Gobble's the only one that uses that fucking stupid word skit. It was a skit, y'all. It was just a skit. That white weed,
Crystal, we need to
dude,
know
she
now. We need
moved
to
the
know.
bag. She moved her fingers. You could see what it looked like, a bunch of white pills to me.
Okay, listen, this is what Alaska said. He said Martha, or I'm sorry, she said Martha called him out and he said it was just weed.
Bullshit.
Crystal says no, they said it
No.
was weed.
No fucking
There was
way.
no way
Then
it was
why?
white.
Wait, wait.
I seen it.
Why
It
the
was
mother's
white.
reaction? Weed's legal in Kentucky. If that was weed, why the reaction?
Yeah,
Why the oh
because
shit? The camera's
yeah,
on. Oh fuck. That bitch had that. No, no, no. The fuck?
yeah,
There ain't no weed that looks like snow.
Alaska said Martha said it was just weed. Why did she act like that? Yeah, that's true. And then Crystal said it looked like pills in a cigarette pack.
That's what I thought. It
It
looked like a
looked
bunch of
like
white
weed. I
pills.
was thinking it was like math because I know
No, meth is
Kentucky is
like
really
no, meth
cheap.
don't look white like that.
Yeah, no. Hey, Jen with no filter. I would know. I've never done math.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't know. So,
No,
but
that
I
don't
just know
that
like
wasn't no meth.
they don't have
That would have
Coca
been a
Cola
shit ton of
money.
meth
I'm
too.
gonna say it like this: they don't have Coca Cola money. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Well, who knows? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a douchebag, but because I've said this before, but like I have an ex homie that lives in Section 8 housing. She has a fucking job. She's lived there for almost 20 years. She pays $25 in rent. She's a piece of shit. She sells drugs in and out of the home, all sorts of fucking drugs. She's like making bank like a motherfucker and getting away with it while living in Section 8 housing, just like Johnny and fucking Melinda do. They're fucking scumbags. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's some
That's all
bullshit.
that area is by Gobble. It's all fucking. It's all
Yeah,
junkies and
that's
shit.
why I'm saying I thought
Unfortunately,
it was bathtub meth because I mean you can get a whole bunch of bathtub meth really fucking cheap.
I don't. I
I
never
mean,
heard
I
of
know
that.
Tennessee is rampant. The only reason why I know it's cheap there
Kentucky, you
is
mean?
because my kid's uncle, his sister, she freaking got a hold of some of that stuff and freaking OD'd. So that's the
Yes,
only
and
reason why I know how cheap
NW.
it is.
Melinda looks like shit lately. So since whenever somebody said she got like a job working at a gas station or something. I don't know if that's
Oh,
true or not, but if it is true, the way she looks makes sense
all right,
because of the
Ghost.
job that she has.
Yeah. All right, Ghost. Have fun. I'll see you over at Brookie's in a little while.
Oh, she's going. Oh yeah, Brookie's
Yeah,
live. Yeah.
she's live. Yeah. So
Well, I
if
hope they
y'all want
don't.
to go to Brookie's, I can shut this live down.
All right. I mean, I'll be watching in the bushes. I ain't got shit to say.
Well, like if I see somebody in chat that like I'm cool with, I'll say hi to them. But I'm just more or less trying to figure out because like I didn't know Chaos was a chick. I didn't know they were dating. So I guess I'll watch the soap opera for a little bit.
Some sort of love triangle. Who
Because
knows?
truthfully, I've been live for almost 3 hours, so
Oh
I
shit! All right.
need to get off here so I don't run through all of my free hours.
Well, thank you for letting me up and troll and be my
Sly,
obnoxious
you are
self.
always allowed on my panel. I will get offended if you don't hit the link to come on panel, lady.
I got you. I love you, boo.
Love your face, all
I
beautiful
love your
lady.
face,
Thank
though.
you for being here. JM, it's a pleasure
Take
as
care,
always. I
DM.
always love you on the panel. I appreciate you. Much love and respect to you and your beautiful wife. Thank you. I appreciate you, JM. Everyone in chat, I love y'all for showing up and sitting here and talking and bullshit with me all morning. If somebody wants to drop Rookie's link in chat, if y'all want to head over there, y'all can. Jen, Marianne, Crystal, Becky G, freaking Michelle, freaking Jen with no filter. Pretty basically everyone that is in my chat. I love you. There's just so many people like Motivated One Legger, Jonathan Evans, JM, of course, Ghost, of course, um, Motivated One Legger, of course, Flapaho. Like, there's literally so many people I could thank for being in here. So I'm just going to thank you all. I love you all. Have a great start to your week. Happy Monday. And I'll see y'all when I see you. Love ya. Bye.